Yeah, I'm from the South. I'm from Atlanta. I'm from Atlanta. And if hey, listen. Oh, wait. Is this? Oz is from Atlanta. Hey, anybody, hey, if you from the, hey, we don't say Atlanta. We don't do that. If you from Atlanta, we don't do all that. We don't do that. We say Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Hey, all my ATLians, we know this. You know what I'm saying? We know this. You hear what I'm saying? We don't do all that. We don't pronounce enunciations around here. We don't even know what that is. Enunciation, what that? What they talking about? What you talking about, twin? We don't do that, twin. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's get it though. Hey, YouTube, y'all come on in here, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all coming in, man. Hey, wishing y'all so much love. Sending y'all so much inspiration, motivation through whatever time and whatever y'all going through, man. What's up, Tasha? What happening? Brady said, hell no, we don't. Can't say, yo, that's how you say it, Atlanta. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. What's up, Leash? What's happening? Y'all come on in here, man. Come on in here. What's up, Transformation? What's up, Shelf? Yo, Shelf said, hey, bro, I've been waiting for you to come on live. I'm here now, Chef. Oh, we in this thing. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all. What's up, Invoke my spirit? What happening? Hey, I got you, fam. I got you. What's up, Amanda? Amanda, where you been ducked off at? Hey, I see a bunch of the OGs in here today. It must be some special shit going on today. Look, when I tell y'all just about everybody that was tuning in with me around my first page, when we had that 13K page that went down. Just about all my OGs that started me in that page, I'm talking about a lot of them been circling back around to this page now, or even by popping back in recently. That's been following me for years now through all the pages I done went through, man. I'm happy to see y'all. I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all make your boy feel, you know what I'm saying? Y'all make your boy feel good. That I'm popping up on y'all timelines and y'all like, boy, Grant, where you been at, boy? You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, I'm still here. Y'all know they was fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? Shitting my pages down and shit. Y'all know this like the fifth. This is 6th page we don't went through. We at now. They don't shut down by 5 on, but shit, we here now. So hey, whatever I had to learn, and you want me to tell you what? You want me to tell you we're being real? I can't blame it on nothing else. The reason why my pages were getting shut down was because of me. You know what I'm saying? And I can sit here and I can take accountability. You know what I'm saying? It was things that Spirit was trying to teach me, was trying to show me and make me a better, make me a better person, make me a better spiritualist, make me a better leader. You know what I'm saying? Make me a better everything. You know what I'm saying? So hey, for whatever my purpose and destiny is leading me to, you know what I'm saying? I truly see now my pages the shit that was happening, it wasn't because of it. It was things that I had to learn. You know what I'm saying? It was all about my growth. So I ain't finna sit here and blame that on no other energies, because they only have as much power as I give them. And because I was entertaining certain energies, I was allowing them into my energy. I was allowing them to entice me certain ways. I was allowing them to move me certain ways. I got too indulged into money. Whenever my money got low, and I'm in that energy of feeling like, you know what I'm saying, man, I gotta come up, I gotta get this money ran up, instead of me coming on here in the aspect of still doing what I need to do as far as like delivering from that positive place where I was. Now I'm stressing about the money now. You know what I'm saying? In all actuality, it was Spirit controlling it. You know what I'm saying? They like, okay, we've been blessing you with all this money. You know what I'm saying? You been feeling comfortable. Let's see how you gonna do when you ain't got it. Let's see if that mentality of survival gonna kick. Let's see if that mentality of survival gonna kick the fuck back in, or you gonna remember that we got you like every time we have when you ain't have $0 in your pocket. Let's see if we put somebody in front of you that need that your last $5-10, cause we gave you the money to pay for your room for the day. Remember when you woke up, you had $100. You had we made sure that that somebody came and booked a read with you for $100. So we made sure you had the money paid, but you had leftover $10-15. Remember? So now we want to see if you run across somebody who need that $10-15 for some food, if you gonna give it to them. And I remember times where I was in that place where I was so in survival mode. I'm like, man, I gotta hold on to this money, because I gotta make sure I got the money for tomorrow. Experience to put me in situations like that where they used to put people in my path that may need that $10, $15. I ain't gotta go looking for them. It always came to me every single time. I could be walking through the grocery store and hear somebody in the line finna pay for something that's $5. And so that means if I got $15 on my stuff, $5, that means I got $10 left. They card not working. They stuff come up to $9.43. And guess what? I got extra $10 in my pocket. Are you gonna be stuck in yourself to not realize that the same way we made a way for you today, we're gonna make a motherfucking way tomorrow? That you not gonna give it to them when they see in a situation right now where they need it, and we put you in they midst because we knew that we gave it to you. How deep in thought could you actually analyze and realize that the extra $10 was never for you? God damn. How spiritually inclined are you now that you can sit back and realize that that extra $10 that we gave you was never for you? It was always for them, because we knew that you was gonna run into them, and we had to make sure that both of y'all was secured. So when I tell y'all, it took a long motherfucking time for me to get here, man. The person that y'all don't see me evolve into, cause some of y'all been rocking with me since that first page. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all ain't never lost, you know what I'm saying, lost track of this page or stayed in tune. I done been able to grow with y'all. I done been able to see how beautiful that y'all done grew. We done been able to grow together. And it ain't just about those that been at the first page. All y'all that's in here right now, if you been in here rocking with this page, I know for a fact that you done grown, cause you wouldn't be aligned with me still. I know for a fact that I'm royal. I know for a fact that I'm an elite chosen one. And if you telling me that y'all reflect, that I'm a reflection of y'all and y'all a reflection of me, that means y'all elite chosen ones, whether you believe in yourself or not. I'm telling you. That's why I come here and I instill the flowers into you when you don't believe in yourself. You be like, that be like people, I always have people say, damn, Grand, how you always so positive? Because I don't have a choice. It may sound crazy. It may sound weird. A lot of times people get so used to me being the one that had the answers and always having the strength, always having the smile, that sometimes people forget that I go through shit that I be needing that energy that I deal with a lot too. You know what I'm saying? But I don't try to let that shit get to me. Like, I don't like putting my problems on nobody else. I don't like if y'all, like, a lot of times if y'all ever see whenever I don't come live, it ain't cause I be tired, exhausted. It may be because my energy is not right. And I don't want to come on here and project my energy off onto y'all. And y'all may be already dealing with something, or you may be coming here expecting to see me smiling or see me in a great energy, and you don't get that. Then your energy still like, damn. Now, I'm not saying that it's meant for it to be a codependent thing. I'm not saying that, but sometimes we need people like that in our life to uplift us, because a lot of us don't have that. We ain't got family out here. We ain't got nobody that we can rely on, nobody that we can call on. So when you run into somebody like that, you hold on to those type of people. You know what I'm saying? People that actually genuinely love you, actually genuinely want to see you win. You hold on to those type of people. And I feel like, you know, for a bigger part, man, that's another thing that helped me thrive in this community. In this, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie, even my journey through this spiritual shit, man, I done been through a lot through this spiritual journey, spiritual run-ins with spiritual family and shit like that, man. I done seen many come and I done seen many go. I done had cut ties with many, and many done had to cut ties with me. And even still now, I don't take none of it personal. I don't sit back and don't bash nobody. I don't sit back and not downplay nobody. It ain't nobody on here that I done had to cut ties with, or felt like they was at a place where they had to cut ties with me. That anybody could go back and say, oh, Grand said this, or Grand said that, or Grand talked out. Man, I still wish them the best. I still wish that they succeed in life. I still want to see them eat. And I feel like that be the separation between people, because that's a judgment of your character and your heart, that just because you couldn't see eye to eye with somebody, that you want to pray on their downfall. You want to see them fall. You want to see them fail. That's not a reflection of a higher being. You want to see them in a fucked up situation. Allow them to put themselves in that situation. That's not your choice to bestow chastisement onto nobody. Especially when we at the level that we in right now. People, because 9 times out of 10, and this is known thing, people gonna choose their own path and their own destiny. You ain't gotta walk them into shit. You got a choice every day to get up and be the best version of yourself, or you got a choice to get up and be on the bullshit. You got that choice. That is your God-given right. But see, the thing Spirit, the Most High God gonna say is, all right, son, all right, daughter. Now, you got this choice where you can take this route or you can take this route. But hold on now. I need you to understand that if you choose this, it's motherfucking consequences. If you decide to take this route because you feel like you want to neglect your higher self, because you want to neglect your inner spirit, you got to be ready for whatever consequence of action is going to come with it. Free will, right, Manda? Or you can choose this right here. And you want me to tell you, you want me to tell you the fucked up part about it a lot of times? That decision that looks so tempting, like temptation, we're gonna call it temptation. We're gonna call it temptation. It always seems like it's glittering with gold on it. The decision, the good decision, always you 9 times out of 10 look like a seed. Hold on, Grand, you on to some shit right now. 8:08 on the clock. Hold on. This will gonna always look like the house, the car, the gold, the sick, the everything that you feel like you manifesting for. It seems like it's right here, and you like, ooh, I want that. And this hand right here ain't gonna be nothing but a seed. Why? Why? Because you don't know how this came into fruition. You don't know what was poured into this for this situation that just thrived. You know it didn't come from you. You know this seed. You know that all this shit from temptation didn't come from you, because it was handed. But this seed right here, this seed, you know it's in it, because you're the one that's nurturing it. You're the one that's loving it. You're the one that's watering it. You're the one that's speaking life into it. You're the one that's bringing this seed to life. So you know that when whatever prospers from this seed, that it's going to grow and it's going to be everlasting. Because temptation don't last long. And it always come with a bargain. Every time you got to sell something for this. You ain't just going to get this. Why you think the devil made deals? I can give you everything that you want, but I need something in return. I can't just get this shit to you. You got to give me something. And you want to know the crazy part about it? The motherfucking deal ain't even for what you giving. You selling yourself. You selling your soul for some shit that don't even last. You selling yourself for something that don't even last. It has no value. It has no morals. You want to talk about it? It has no equity. It holds no equity. It holds no value. And you gave up the most precious thing just to receive it. What's a man to gain the world and lose their motherfucking soul? What's a man or woman to gain the world but lose their soul, lose their self? What did you really gain? Nothing. You took the biggest L. And these were the things that I had to change about myself. These were the things that I had, because I was that type of person. I was that type of person, man. I strode through life because I had so many generational curses that I had to break away from. I had to break away from sexism, alcoholism. I even had a drug phase. Well, I was goddamn popping mollies and perks and shit just to get by life, just to get through life. I had that phase. I done been in that phase where I was searching for love through all the wrong shit, through all the wrong people. I just wanted to feel something. I just wanted to feel loved. I just wanted to feel valued. I wanted to feel needed. Not knowing I was doing that exact thing. I was selling myself. Because I realized the only reason them people stayed attached to me, the only reason them people loved me was because of what the fuck I was doing for them. The minute I became of no value, fuck him. He ain't got nothing to give. He can't give. He can't even get no good dick right now because he ain't even in the mental space. I'm dealing with pressures of the world, trying to get myself together. And you just want to fuck. He can't even get that right now. I'm pressure of the world. I ain't in mental space to try to bust on that. You lose value, huh? When motherfuckers feel like you ain't got value for them, huh? This how the world work. This the wake-up call that every last one of y'all dealing with right now. But you know what? That was, like I said, that was the wake-up call, because I had to realize I was searching for value through everybody else, through everything else, through what the world was trying to validate me as, instead of me looking for the value within me. Because if I would have took a step back and realized who the fuck I was, huh? I wouldn't have been paying attention to what nobody thought about me. Especially when I know the type of person, the type of love that I give. I just put a post up earlier, man. I put that shit up from the sincere part of my heart. It's a motherfucking privilege to be attached to me. It's a privilege to be attached to me. It's a privilege to be attached to you. It's a privilege, huh? That's what I want y'all to say that shit. Say it right now. I want you to say that. It's a privilege to be attached to me. Because first thing first, I'ma always make sure you good. If I fuck with you and I love you, I'ma always make sure you good. I may not have the most in that, but I'ma give you my last. I'll give you the motherfucking shirt off my back. I'll take my motherfucking shirt off and give it to you straight off my back if I feel like you need a shirt. The shoes off my feet. I wasn't always that person, though. I'll be the one to walk in the fire with you. If I love you, I'm accepting everything that come with you. If I love you, I accept everything that come with you. Just don't drag me down into your shit because you ain't secure in yourself. Don't misuse or abuse my love because you ain't secure in yourself. Because another thing I do know about myself, that if I truly love you and if I feel like I could be a hindrance to your life, I'm gonna let you go. My misery don't love company. My misery don't love company. I get irritated when I'm listening to people and I'm constantly, and they keep coming back telling me the same shit over and over. I be like, listen, especially if I done gave you advice, you done got the confirmation. Look. I had homies that goddamn constantly come back and telling me the same thing. They come back, I'm like, listen, gang, I done told you what to do. Now your energy coming off as ciphering. Because now you showing up to me as if you got the answer. God gave you the answer. You just don't want to do the work. now you choose to feed off of me. Cause that's what you doing. Because you know I give a fuck. Cause you know I care about you. And that's what so many of y'all doing right now. You got people around you that feel entitled. Because you got a good heart. They feel like they can keep pulling over on you. Because you got a good heart. That ain't how this game go. We ain't in that time no more. Huh? We talking about the year of the snake for real? This is about transformation. You are not that person you was before. So that means the shit that you accepted before, you can't accept now. You not going to accept now. You not going to accept now. The shit that I accepted for any motherfucking body, I'm not going for no more. When I tell y'all I had a pure wake up call today, gang, I was sitting outside on the curb, man, and I was talking to myself. I was thinking to myself, and I'm saying like, damn. Everything that ever happened in my life, for the most part, majority of the things was a reflection of myself. What you mean by that, Grand Vibes? It was some shit that I had to learn. Everything, every piece. Y'all, I had a moment. Every piece that was reflected into my life was a lesson that I had to learn. And a lot of times, if you don't learn the lesson, you're going to keep repeating the same damn cycle. So many of y'all out here asking yourself, why I keep going through the same thing? Have you really sat back and really analyzed your life? Have you really sat back and looked at your situation? Are you taking any accountability? For real, for real? Or you still in that place where you still pointing fingers at everybody? Huh? You still pointing fingers at everybody else? Cause look at my hand. You see that one finger you pointing? You got motherfucking 3 pointing right back at you. It ain't them. It's you, bro. It's you, sis. Because we attract who we... Now, are you going to run into situations that's going to come in to test you? You are. You're going to run into situations that's going to test everything about you. That's going to test you standing on your boundaries. They're going to test you standing on your morals. They're going to test everything. And that spirit way of saying, have you learned the motherfucking lesson? Because there's so many chosen ones out here who want to be at this elevated height, but you ain't moving like it. You still embodying, you still entangled up with low vibrational ass people doing low vibrational stuff. But you want to walk out here in front of the world like you golden child. How? You got to make it make sense. You can't look one way and then move another one. That's part of the setback. Forgiveness is a motherfucker. Man, what is big? Forgiveness. Forgiveness. Not holding grudges against people. Not allowing what people do to me to let it deter who I am. I still love you. Maybe you just showed me how to move with you. I'm not gonna love you. I'm not gonna dislike you. I'm not gonna allow you to change who I am. I'm not gonna do that. Because I know at the end of the day, it ain't me versus you. It's you versus your motherfucking self. I'm over here doing what I got to do. And you know what that may do for a lot of motherfuckers? It rattle them. It rattles them people when them ones that's in that energy where they watching you do what you need to do. Huh? That make motherfuckers start showing their true colors. It rattles them. Don't let what you going through or who you done interacted with just because you feel like they wrong did you. Don't let them change who you are or change your heart. Because you got to understand, we are high vibrational beings. So many of y'all talk about Christ consciousness. Huh? What they say, what would Jesus do? How can you have a book? How can you have a book and the guidance and still don't walk it? How can you have the book and the guidance and still don't walk it? And sit around and beat yourself every day while you ain't elevated, why you ain't did this? How many of y'all still ain't forgiving? And you wonder why you having heart chakra problems? Because you ain't forgave the people that wrong did you. But then you ask, what would Jesus do? What would Yeshua do? You think that was an easy thing for Yeshua or Jesus to do? Everybody put this depiction over him as if he was the perfect person. He was a regular, normal person just like y'all. They had to go through things. They had to go through life. They had to learn things about himself. They had to go through challenges. He was a sinner before he was a saint. You got to be drawn to your lowest point in your life. Huh? Sometimes to see how far you can go up. At the lowest point of your life is when you see the worst things about yourself, when you see the worst things about the world. At your lowest. Because what can you see when you at your highest? You feel like you at the top already. Can't nothing phase you or fuck with you. Everything, but just about majority, everything that I learned and seen about myself, I learned when I was at my lowest. And I'm talking about me and about the world. That was the point. That was the point in place where I had to sit back and stop trying to blame everything that's around me and take a look at my damn self and say, damn, Grand, what you ain't doing? What you ain't seeing? What is life trying to show you that you're not paying attention to, gang? Because it got to be something. You can't tell me you dealing with these same things and you not, it got to be something. And one of the biggest things that I had a realization with, that I didn't know how to let go of control when spirit was moving in somebody else's life. When spirit was pulling motherfuckers away from me and I was trying so hard to grab onto them and say, no, God, I want this person. I need this person with me. When spirit was moving them, I kept jumping in the way. I want to take the shot. I take it for them. You ain't gonna blast off if I'm standing right here. They say, oh, for real? Go ahead and deal with what the fuck finna come with it. I tried to pull them away from you for a reason. Because I knew what they was finna do. I knew how the energy was gonna play out. But you want to jump in front of it. You want to try to save somebody who don't want to be saved. God damn. They don't want to be saved. They want to ride your coattail. They don't want to do the work. They want to get shit handed to them. They want the easy life. But you know what the fuck gotta come? You know the crazy part about that? People sit around and see people feel like they living the easy life. You don't know what the hell they had to go through to get to that. You're too busy into everybody else's lane. You ain't paying attention to your own. Want to try to find the easy way out. It don't work like this. You got to show up and put in work just like everybody else. You damn sure ain't finna ride my coattail because you think you entitled. That shit's dead. Stop allowing people to ride your coattail. You don't put in all these goddamn hard ass work. All these sacrifices to get to where you at. It took sacrifice. So why wouldn't I expect you to work? Why wouldn't I expect you to put the same work in that you see me? I should inspire you. If you can sit back and see the sacrifices that I make, if you can sit back and understand what I go through, what I deal with, how the fuck are you not inspired? It's only one or two things. It's only one or two things that energy is gonna project off of to a motherfucker. It's either gonna inspire motivation or it's gonna inspire envy. Cause somebody that's motivated by you, they watching you and they see like, man, damn, man, I see what Grand doing. I see how Grand goddamn getting through this shit, man. Let me get my ass up, man. Let me goddamn do this. I could do this shit. Or you got somebody who's gonna sit back and say, look at his head. He think he better than everybody. He think he know it all. I see his ass over there trying to do that water fast. He think he better than everybody because he do a water fast. I see him over there trying to posting his content. He think he better than everybody. Got the same motherfucking phone I got. I got an outdated phone. I got an outdated phone. They got new phones. It ain't even about the phone. Still got a phone, period. It don't even matter if you got an outdated phone, new phone. Got the same phone that I got. The same amount of hours a day I got. Got the same free will that I got. And instead of you putting the work in, the same way that I am, with me having to go through the torture, go through the anguish, go through the mental challenge, the mental battle, the discipline. Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. We dealing with motherfuckers who don't got no discipline. Because it requires you to be disciplined, huh? You want to know one of the biggest things I learned about this society is motherfucking discipline. You can look around at the world and see it everywhere, every day. Some people can't go a whole 24 hours without food. You can't go a whole 24 hours without your phone. Can't go a whole 24 hours without sex. Can't go a whole 24 hours without shit. Discipline. Alcohol. Weed. I need a mirror. Can't go a whole 24 hours without it. But then sit around and look at somebody who done put all that sacrifice. You think, do you really? Man, fuck, listen. I'm finna get y'all the most realest shit. Coming from somebody who was a heavy smoker. I was a heavy smoker. Do you think it's times I don't feel like I want to blaze the fuck up? You think it's times I don't want to go grab me a bottle of goddamn Jack Apple? You think it's times I don't want to do the shit? I be want to party and shit just like y'all do. You think I'm gonna be want to go jump out there and eat all the goddamn oxtails and neck bones and all that? You think I don't want to do that? I want to just like y'all, but see, I can't. I chose discipline. I chose this. Yeah, it could be a big part of my purpose. Obviously so. Because there's so many out here who need a reflection. What you mean by that, Grand? What I told y'all earlier. You think every day I be in the best energy? I come here, I smile, and I motivate. Because that's what I have to do. There's so many people in here who come here looking forward to that energy. Because they could be on their last leg. They could have had one of them goddamn days where they been going through it, and they were just like, man, fuck that. Today gonna be my last day. I'm ready to do it. And you know what saved them? You know how many times I done heard that shit? Just heard it today. Just had a situation today. She was ready to relapse. If I would have chosen to neglect that situation, all it took was for me to say, man, fuck that. I ain't finna deal with this shit. This could have been her day. But this is why I say it's so important for you guys to follow your intuition with everything, even if it's shit that you don't understand. Because I know a lot of times we don't see the reward or objective to a situation while you in the midst of the storm. You're not gonna see it. You're not gonna see the reward of your situation, feel me, while you going through the storm. That's your test. The storm is your test. You got to get through the storm for you to reap the rewards, for you to see the benefit. Because after the storm always comes with the rainbow. What's at the end of the rainbow? That motherfucking pot of gold, ain't it? You got to get through the storm, gang. And you're going to go through the tests. You're going to go through the challenges. Everything going to be sent to tear you down, to make you feel like you're not doing your best, to challenge you where you at. You want to know why? You want to know why a lot of y'all been dealing with so much pressure? Because you at your breakthrough point. Why you think you've been on the attack so much? Why you think you've been dealing with so much spiritual attack, so much physical shit, so much physical attack? Why you think you've been dealing with it? Because you are literally at your breakthrough point. And see, this is why you need stuff like this, to keep you on your toes. This is why we need to keep you up on your toes, saying, you know what? You motherfucking right. That shit that just happened today, that was a test for you. The shit that happened yesterday was a test for you. The stuff that happened earlier this week was a test for you. Last week was a test for you. It was trying to pull you off your pivot, to knock you and tear you down, because they know that you doing a damn great job. And they're going to send any and everything. You know the crazy part about it? They can't get to you, so they're going to use the shit around you. They know they can't get to you directly, so they're going to use everything around you to try to tear you down. And they can use anybody. Don't think it ain't. They will use any and everybody to tear you down. They can't get to you no other way. You gotta be that. You gotta be that guard for yourself. And it all starts with what you choose to accept and how you choose to respond. See, a lot of times people understand your response is everything. Sometimes you're gonna be in situations where you don't have to go over on the board. Just assess the situation for what it is to prevent the bullshit. And then you're gonna have them times where you gotta stand on your 10 toe, you gotta stand your ground, and you gotta establish law. Even if it hurts your feelings and break your heart. Even if it hurts your feelings and break your heart, you got to stand your ground and establish law. Because you got certain motherfuckers around you that'll continue to play with you if you allow them to play with you. But that shit get old real quick. That's why you need your duality. That's why you need your balance. Huh? You need your yin and yang. You need your shadow side. Your shadow side is 9 times out of 10 that side they're gonna be like, hey, mo, you ain't, hey, all right now. All right now. You ain't finna keep motherfucking playing with me. People always say get rid of get rid of your ego. You need your ego. You need to know when to suppress your ego. Your ego is a part of your protection. Cause your ego is that part of you that's gonna say, hey, all right now, you treading on goddamn thin water. You better back your ass up before shit get ugly in here. You need that part of yourself. That's your protection. But you also need the balance and light to understand that everything don't require a response or a action. You need that. So when I tell you life been fucking lifing. And I know for a lot of y'all that retrograde did a lot. I've been seeing a lot of people talking about how that retrograde been doing. How many y'all in here right now that retrograde did a number on your ass? Not only did we deal with the Mercury, matter of fact, they talked the Mercury retrograde, we had the Venus retrograde going too at the same damn time, which was a beautiful thing actually if you think about it. Because Mercury usually can revolve around tearing down, and Venus usually can revolve around building up. So it was almost like that whole death and rebirth type energy. Yeah, I know. Look at you. Look at y'all ass awesome. Yep, but that one did a number on me, goddammit. She said they did me in. GG. BV up. Hey, look. Hey, what's going on, family? Hey, but it did exactly what it was supposed to do. Because for a lot of y'all, it was also your revelation. That was your revelation point. Everything that you went through that cycle was to prepare you for right here, right now. And I can't attest to say that some of y'all done already went through the test. I don't know if you already went through your test or not. Maybe some of y'all in here still, maybe you're about to go through your test, which is part of why we having this conversation. And that could be exactly why I'm saying what I'm saying. I don't know what part of your test is that you got to deal with. I don't know if it's the part where it's some shit that you don't need to entertain, that you need to stay calm and keep your peace. Because maybe it don't involve, maybe that's a part of the cycle of your life that you ain't even got to entertain because it ain't even, it don't benefit where you're going. Or it could be a situation where you may have to stand your ground. Where you may have to stand on business. No matter how the situation look to you or how the situation may come apart playing to you, This is definitely somebody in here forewarning. This is your confirmation to prepare yourself if you have not went through it already. And if you have, then I'm proud of you. If you already went through that situation, you already went through that test, then I'm proud of you. This is your celebration moment. If you already went through that test, this is spirit using me right now as a confirmation to you. If you know for a fact that you went through something, you was like, damn, bro, I just got tested like a motherfucker. Because how I would have reacted with this situation is completely different. How I would have gave in to this situation is completely different. This is your celebration moment. You did what you needed to do. And you should be proud of yourself. Because honestly, that's what I feel like this whole energy is right now. Matter of fact, we ain't even gonna talk. We gonna speak this as a right. You know what? God damn it. You damn so right. Let everybody, god damn it. Hold on. Let me pull my shit up. Hold on, let me do this. Let me do this so everybody can hear this. I want to I'm finna celebrate with y'all right now. Every damn body in here. Come on. Every damn body in. Hold on, 2 times. Because even if you ain't passed your test, you already passed your test. If you ain't got to your test yet, you already done passed your test. Because I know you going to pass your test. Why? Because you going to came too far just to come this damn far. I know you going to pass your test because you done came too far just to come this damn far. I ain't even worried about if you going to pass your test now. You going to stand on business. You're going to not entertain shit that don't need to be entertained. And you're going to stand your ground with shit that need to be stood ground with. It ain't so much as about what you say, but how you say it. How you adjust and deal with things. Because the word don't stop. And I can say this for y'all elite chosen ones. You got to understand the word that you done upgraded and leveled up to. This shit y'all dealing with right now, this shit small scale. Y'all celebrities. You a celebrity. You don't feel it? You don't see it? You thought everything you was going through wasn't preparing you for something? You may not be a celebrity. You may be one of the Fortune 500 in here. CEO, big CEO, huh? CFO, whatever your situation is. We're talking about celestial power. We're talking about royal, angelic power. You don't feel that shit in your veins? You don't see it transpiring around your life? Why you think you going through what you going through? Why you think you dealing with what you dealing with? This ain't just happening. You think Spirit taking you through all that stuff for no reason? You dealing with it for a reason. How you choose to adjust your attitude towards the situation is going to dictate your thrive and your level up. So I don't know. I can't really say if I'm guessing so. I'm guessing we still gonna do a read. We still gonna do a read because we in here. But I really feel like a bigger part of this message this live that we just did right here today, this was for y'all. Now I know the energies and reads we do every day be for y'all. I get it. But nah, fam. That ain't what I'm talking about. Meaning this was your celebration. This was you giving your flowers. And for some of y'all, this was your confirmation. This was your caution. To prepare you. I don't know what you finna deal with, what you finna go through. But I know you're gonna get through it. I know that you're gonna pass it. That I do know. All right? So, I'm gonna leave that part right there. I guess we're going to pull a quick message. Y'all still want to pull a quick message? Y'all let me know what y'all want to do. Y'all let me know what y'all want to do. Hey, it's all love. It's all love. It's all right. Look, I love y'all most. Lift y'all heads up. Hey, it's okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay to release. Let it out if you need to. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? This a complete safe space. Shit, I done cried in front of y'all plenty of times, and I do it now. I'm trying not to. I ain't even a lot of y'all, goddammit. I'm trying not to. I'm not. Cause they even then there'll still be tears of joy now. There'll still be tears of joy. You feel me? You damn sure should be proud of yourself. You should definitely be proud of yourself. You feel me? You ain't got no reason to be down. All right, let's see what. All right, we still gonna do the pull then. Let's see what we got for y'all. Matter of fact, hold on. Before we move forward, y'all. Before we move forward. Let's do something right quick. Before we move forward, let's do something right quick. Let's take 3 deep breaths. Let's cleanse this energy out. We're gonna cleanse this energy out, and we're gonna give gratitude to your spirit team, to your most high, to your ancestors, whatever it is that you, the archangels, whatever it is that you manifested for your higher power, for your higher source of positive divine energy. We're gonna take this second to give them gratitude and say thank you. We're gonna take this moment right here to give the most high, to give spirit, the source universe, the cosmic energy, our archangels, our ancestors, our spirit team right now. We're gonna take this moment right here to give them grace, to give them gratitude. So we're gonna take 3 deep breaths. First off, before anything, I want y'all to close y'all ears, because for some of y'all this bell might be loud, but I'm finna cleanse this energy out. Alright? So if y'all can't handle this bell, close your ears for a second. Ain't gonna take but like a good 3-4 seconds, about a good 5 seconds. Alright? Alright, go ahead and close your ears up. So I'm gonna cleanse this energy out right quick. Y'all see that shit? Okay, I'm gonna let it flow. Cause usually it's supposed to be knocking, but look what it's doing. Whoa. It ain't even clacking, y'all. Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that thunder as soon as we got done? Ooh, that's crazy. All right, y'all. It's a cleansing. Let's get it, man. So now we finna take 3 deep breaths, y'all. And I just want y'all to say thank you, spirit team. I want y'all to say gratitude to the Most High. I want you to say gratitude to your archangels, gratitude to your ancestors. All right, on the count of 3. And we're gonna take 3 deep breaths. 3 deep breaths. Slow deep breaths. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Thank you, Most High Source. Thank you, gratitude, spirit. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, archangels. Thank you, universe. Thank you, Mama Gaia. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the covering protection around us, a beautiful collective that's in here, that you continue to touch their hearts, their minds, their souls, their spirit, that whatever negative energy is coming up against them, trying to tear them down, or trying to deter them away from their amazing breakthroughs, that you cleanse their energy from around them, that you lift up their vibrations, that you raise their vibrations, that you allow them to see every evil low vibration around them, that you give them the strength and courage to detach themselves, huh? Yes, yes, yes. I ask for coverings, protection, that you continue to wrap your arms around us, that you continue to show us that we are the light, that you continue to give breakthroughs, allow these breakthroughs to come with give us the courage and the strength and the faith to step into these situations with no insecurity, no doubt, full faith and belief. I say, amen. All right, y'all, let's get it. All right, y'all, we just had a little cleansing session, you know what I'm saying? Put it out there, man. Whatever, however y'all stamp that thing. However y'all put that stamp on it. So mote it be, so it is. However y'all do it. Amen. I say, we got all religions in here. You know what I'm saying? All religious, spiritual backgrounds. Y'all put y'all stamp on that thing. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, y'all so welcome, man. Hey, come on, let's get it. Come on, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm proud of y'all, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This your celebration season. This your celebration season. No, this your moment. This your celebration moment. Goddamn it. Spirit said this the moment. This your celebration moment. Shit. You better say it with your chest. Hey, man, this your celebration moment, man. Let's get it. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, come on. Yo, this your receive. You gotta receive it. Receive that shit. Receive that approval. Receive that new house. Receive that new car. Receive your credit don't got white clean. Our credit don't got white clean. Shit. We got clean credit right now. Receive that healing to your body. You ain't dealing with nothing in your body. Your body is healed from the top of your crown to the soles of your feet. Come on, receive it, receive it, receive it. This is your celebration moment. Yeah, you speaking your truth with no remorse. Come on, you standing your ground with no remorse. Come on, let's get it. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Goddamn. Let's get it. There's a praise on the inside that I can't keep to myself. Yeah. Hey, man, I'm trying to sell you. Shit. Hey, man. This is a celebration moment, baby. Let's get it. Yeah. Hey, man. I'm proud of y'all. I'm happy for y'all. It's all right. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we just need, come on. Sometimes we just need a little. Come on. Bring it on in. Come on, look. It's all right. I ain't musty. Come on. I ain't musty. Come on. Bring it on in. Come on. Get y'all up. All right. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it's all right. We good. Hey, let's get it, man. Let's see what we got for y'all. Let's see what the message is for today. All right, Spirit Sisters, guys, what message do we got for our amazing collective? What is it that they needed to know? What is it that they needed to know, wanted to know in this moment, in this time? Talk to us, Spirit. Talk to us. Talk to us. Talk to us. Oh. All right, y'all. Page of Cups and the Three of Wands. Okay, so for what I'm getting out here is that somebody could be in a situation where somebody could maybe about to turn down or some type of offer. I don't know who you are in here. You may be about to turn some type of offer down. You could have some type of love offer, some type of emotional offer that's coming towards you, and you may not be open or receptive to it. You know what I'm saying? It could be because the fact that your energy may be picking up on some type of third party energy connected to this. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you feel like somebody could be full of shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You feel me? Hold on, let me see what this is. You got the Four of Swords out here. I don't know if this is something that or it may be the fact that somebody's choosing to turn their back on something, choosing to turn their back on somebody. It could also give me a vibe as if it's like cutting ties or cutting emotions. That can be another thing that it may be giving me. And whoever you are, this may be something that you probably been thinking about for a long time. You may have been meditation in this, or been contemplating on this energy for a good little minute. You know what I'm saying? Your next suit of movement. Your next suit of movement. Because that's what I'm hearing about. Your somebody's next move. Somebody's next move. Somebody been debating about their next move. Probably choosing to stop fighting for something. It could involve some type of movement. Somebody could be about to make some type of movement. Whether this is like, maybe it's giving relocation. But you wanna know something that this Knight of Swords is giving me? This shit is giving me triumph. Look at the card. Look how he's standing on. Look at the horse. Look at the eagle. Somebody could be seeing eagles. Maybe even seeing birds. Maybe eagles. I'm talking about prestige birds, eagles, falcons, hawks, things of nature like that. Maybe even ravens. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's giving victory, LaShawn. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's giving victory. Y'all, we were just talking about y'all celebration moment. We was just talking about y'all celebration freaking moment. Look at this shit. It's giving victory, gang. It's definitely giving victory. Somebody had a victory. So maybe it's by somebody making this decision, it's gonna lead to some type of victory or some type of celebration, or this just gonna be the fact of some type of triumph over some type of emotional blockage. It could be giving emotional blockage. Look, we got the hindrance card right here. Somebody who may have felt tired or bound to a situation, tired or bound to the emotions. Can we get some more clarity about this? About this. Somebody could have been overly given to a situation. You could have been given to a situation. Now, when we say overgiven, it don't necessarily have to mean materially. Because for some of y'all, it could have been material. It could have been money. Look how you giving to this person. You got two hands out here, and it seems like this is two different people. It could be two different people that you may be giving in. It don't necessarily have to be. It could be one person. But it just giving the picture of some type of scales not being balanced, because you see how you constantly giving to this person, and they're not giving back to you. Somebody's not giving back to somebody, and even look at the look on their face. The look on their face is like they tired. Somebody feeling tired and feeling exhausted. You know what I'm saying? Somebody feeling tired and feeling exhausted about something. It's giving very much his time. It's giving very much his time. Maybe to the extent where either you or this person connected to you probably didn't want this cycle to end. The Ten of Swords in the upright usually talks about something coming to an end. Some of y'all could have probably been seeing 1010. Remember, we spoke about the year of the snake, which talks about transformations. This is about putting things to rest, which is also the same thing that retrograde was supposed to do. It was supposed to shed light onto things. It was supposed to open you guys' eyes to things that's going on around you, so that you can start making the best decisions for your life. You feel what I'm saying? Don't be out here living for nobody else. This is no situation where you should be living the word about how nobody else feel about you doing what is best for you. At the end of the day, it is about you. Does it make you happy? Does it make you the best person? Does it bring out the best in you? That's all that matters. You feel me? I don't know if it's you. I don't know if this is you or this person that you may have cut or may have lost emotional ties for, or emotional connection, or emotional love for. Somebody is almost giving that it was a cycle that somebody didn't want to end, which I really feel like it was you. It's somebody in this collective. I'm gonna be honest with you, because look at how this person was sitting here contemplating the way, and that's the reason why I feel like this could be somebody in this collective right now. And it don't matter what the situation is. It could be a job. It could be a family member. It could be a friend. And shit, it could be anything. You know what I'm saying? It could be anything. Even your own ways. Even your own toxic addictions that you may be battling and overcoming. You feel that? You heard what I said? Overcoming. I ain't say struggling with. Huh? I said overcoming. Whether it's your toxic mindset, whether it's something that you're doing, something that you indulging in, that you've been battling, struggling to get to release that hold with, that hold release now. Whatever that hold is, whatever that generational curse is, it's released now. It no longer got a hold on you. That mental, that survival, oh shit. That survival mode is no more. You ain't in survival mode no more. You ain't got to be in survival mode. I told y'all we ain't doing shadow work at this point. We doing inner work. It's a difference. When you dealing with shadow work, huh? That's you interacting with things from a lower vibration. You not in no lower vibration. You in a higher vibration. Otherwise, you wouldn't be shedding light on the things you need to change about yourself. You are doing inner work, not shadow work. Stop saying it. Shadow work leads you down here. This is not where you at no more. Now you are focused on doing the inner work. These are the things that's going to sharpen you in this season that you in this celebration season. Why? Because ain't none of us perfect. Ain't none of us perfect. It may be things like overeating, indulging. It may be lust, indulging. That don't mean you got a bad heart or you a bad heart person. It could be smoking, drinking, whatever. That don't mean you're a bad person. You feel what I'm saying? It's just the word. I feel like for a big overthinking. Ooh, come on. Oh, you on it tonight. Overthinking. You didn't even know that could be a toxic thing, did you? Why? Because your thoughts manifest your reality. That's probably one of the most important things that a lot of you in here having to project off of. Overthinking. That's one of the most undermined things that a lot of people don't really talk about, because your thoughts pave your reality. You got to understand, you are what you put into the universe. Huh? You're going to receive what you put out. It's a domino effect. Hey, trust me, you ain't by yourself. And y'all are not by yourself when I tell y'all that. You feel me? And I know you can get through it, because you done got through you done got through the worst of the worst situations. Why you can't get through this? You think you done came this far right here just to come this far? No. Nobody told me that the road would be easy, and I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me. You ain't hear what I just said, did you? You feel me? Hey, Ace of Pentacles just fell out over this deck. The Ace of Pentacles just fell out over this Knight of Swords and this Four of Swords. So you know what it's telling me? Whoever you are, whatever this thought that you've been thinking about, whatever this you've been contemplating on, whatever this decision is that you feel like is going to be a best movement for you, Spirit is telling you to take it. That it is going to yield a amazing result, an outcome. This is going to be a reflection. This is going to be the divine positive reflection of whatever this action is that you decide to take. This is going to be your victory. And it may require you having to sacrifice something that you probably felt like you needed. Codependency is real. Remember that. Codependency is a real thing. I just heard procrastination for some of y'all. Oh, shit. Oh, let's get into it then. Let's get into it then. Procrastination. You've been dealing with a procrastination spirit. That's why you've been feeling suppressed. That's why you've been feeling like you ain't moving forward in life. It ain't that you ain't got the things that you need around you. You got everything. You got every damn thing that you need. You just ain't moving. Spirit said they don't know why, but they understand. They don't know why, but they understand. But no. But see, that's why they got you in here with me right now. Cause see, I'm gonna be that fire up on the air right now. We ain't doing it. We ain't doing it. It's time for you to get up and get things going. Ain't no more sitting down in the slumps and waiting for shit to happen. It's time for you to be the change. Cause maybe that's what the problem is. There's so many out here, you keep waiting for the change. You keep waiting for things to happen instead of you being the change. How about you take this initiative right here to be the change? You got everything that you need. You ain't got no reasons. It's that negative energy that keep telling you, oh, you ain't gonna make it. Man, you wasting your time. It's gonna take time for that seed to prosper. You right. You can't expect everything to just thrive overnight. That's not how this situation works. But you want me to tell you the amazing power that's behind you? You'll be surprised how your seed prosper once you take the leap of faith. Some of y'all won't even know how prosperous your seed can become in a short amount of time because you so afraid about the what ifs. You so afraid about the what could go wrongs. You killing the seed before it even had a chance to grow and prosper. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you. You are the seed. Because without you, shit don't shake. Without you, the dream can't manifest. The vision can't manifest without you. It needs you. You got to show up. You got to play your part. Spirit gonna play their part. They just waiting on you. Oh, cause that what you thought? You thought you were waiting on spirit to show up. Nope. Oh, this finna kick the motherfucking door open for a lot of y'all in here, huh? I see that right now. I see it. You thought you was waiting on something. You thought you was waiting on something. Spirit sitting back waiting on you. Cause you too busy frustrated around the fact that you ain't got the best equipment. You ain't got the best car. I ain't got a home space to do what I need to do. I ain't got the best phone. Spirit said you need the best phone, you need the best stuff in order to implement action. You a survivor. Did we not just take you through survival shit? We seen you work with nothing. You can't sit to my face and tell me a lie. We seen you work with nothing. And you could possibly tell us that you can't work with the bare minimum? You went from having nothing to having the bare minimum, to having the necessary bare minimum, and you telling us that you can't get it accomplished? See, you got to understand this. A lot of times you got to work with what you got. You got to use what you have to get what you want. You have to use the things that Spirit gave you to get where you want to be. Everybody ain't gonna just pop out and you gonna have and they gonna drop $50,000 on you. They gonna drop $10,000-$20,000 on you. They gonna drop $1 million. That ain't gonna be everybody's situation. For some of y'all, you gotta use that phone that you have, post your content. You out here missing out on your blessings because you ain't doing the work. And the first thing you say, well, man, there's so many people already posting on here already. Huh? What they got to do with you? What they got to do with your light? You may not have the best equipment. Use what you have. Because you want me to tell you something? You might have the lowest quality of t-shirt equipment right now. Yeah, you got a heat press. The motherfucking knob done broke off. So you got to put some grip pliers on the goddamn knob just to my personal experience, y'all. This is my motherfucking personal experience when I had my t-shirt business. The motherfucking knob broke off the top and it was an 8x12, so it went big. So that means I gotta press 2 times. I gotta press one side of the shirt and then press the other side of the shirt. Motherfucking grip pliers on there. I gotta use the grip plier to push it down. Yeah, you're right. You may not have the best heat press. But what if you start promoting your business, saying that you do t-shirts, and you fuck around and run into a contract with a business? They say, man, I love your energy. I love your energy, sis. I want to give you a contract. I want to give you a contract deal for $40,000. We need this amount of t-shirts for our brand. We need this amount of cups or whatever for our brand. And guess what just happened for you? They say, how you want to do it? Do you want all the money up front or you want us to pay you half right now? Cause you ain't started no work without no money now. Hell no, don't start no work without. It's either gonna be a deposit or you pay up front, goddammit. For that amount of bigger order, you're either gonna be take a deposit or pay. And get what? Your deposit $20,000. You know what you just got? You just got a blessing to be able to go buy you some build equipment so that you can get these damn t-shirts done. You see how that just worked? That just tell you, work with what you have. Because even with myself, I told y'all, I got discouraged with me doing my music because my MacBook not the best. I got a kind of old school MacBook. Yeah, and I was sitting around here like, man, Spirit, I can't wait to get a new upgraded MacBook so I can get the new instruments, new plugins, and I can be able to make better this and make better quality this. Nope. You're gonna be sitting around working with what you got. So I had to sit back and say, damn, am I gonna sit back and keep complaining because I got all this music in me? And I know I don't want to have to keep going through and dealing with a producer. Or I'm gonna figure this shit out so I can start doing something that I love to do. You gotta work with what you got to get to where you want. You feel me? So whoever that message is for, you gotta make this decision for you. For some of y'all, it's about relocating. Some of y'all got to get the hell away from something or get the hell away from somebody that you keep stalling with. That's why you can't thrive. That's why you can't thrive. You keep giving all of you to everybody else. You keep giving all your damn money to everybody else. To the same people that don't even show up for you when you need them. The same people that stab you in the back. You can't even call them when you need them. When you just need some motivation. You can't even call them. Where they at? But you be the main one showing up for them every single time. Giving pieces, puzzles of yourself. Pieces of yourself to your puzzle not even recognizable no more. You ain't even recognizable. And you got all this power you holding. It's time for you to make that decision right now, bro, sis. Stop giving your power to everything and everybody else. That's why you can't thrive. That's why you feel like you're stuck in this cycle. Huh? This is your victory lap. This is your celebration moment, as we said. What else we got for the collective spirit? Four of Cups. It talks about remorse. It talks about regret. It talks about, you know what this is telling me? Somebody too focused on what they're gonna lose instead of being focused on what they're gonna gain. Somebody is too focused on what they're going to lose instead of what they're gonna gain. Understand this. Quality over quantity every day. I don't think you heard me what I just said. Quality over quantity every single time. Because you got to understand, you got to move at the royal level that you on. You got to move like you the emperor. You got to move like you the empress. You got to move like you the queen, like you the king. That's how shit shaking. Why your presence so felt? Man, some of y'all walk into a motherfucking room and people people snapping their head before you even enter the door good. Why you think that's so? You ain't even got in the door good and people heads already returned direction. Cause they can feel you coming. They can feel your motherfucking presence coming into that building before you even got in that motherfucker good. You think they can't recognize your royal essence, your divine presence? And that's also why you gotta be careful with the people that you got attached to you, with the environments that you choose to align with. Because the same way that they can recognize your divine essence. And you got people out here who would try to take advantage of that shit. Huh? This card is giving me an aspect of somebody having to realize what you are about to gain instead of being focused on what you are losing. Because I promise y'all, these 3 cups that you feel like you losing ain't shit compared to these 2 cups behind you, the overflow, the growth that these 2 cups about to give you. These 2 cups about to flow you for eternity. But you know the crazy part? People sit back and look at the 2 cups and say, man, I don't know if I want them 2 cups. It ain't there but 2. And this 3 over here, I can get more out of this 3 right here, but them 3 cups ain't got no shine. Them 3 cups all cracked up, bent up, etc., etc. You got 2 beautiful cups in the bag. You ain't got to worry about pointing to them cups and the shit leaking out. Ooh. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, Grand. You ain't got to worry about pointing to these 2 cups and everything you pointing to it leaking out. That means that these cups are going to be able to what? Refuel you. They're going to be able to pour back into you. As opposed to you pointing to 3 cups all cracked up and shit, the shit leaking out. That's why you be so weighed down, because you pour into situations, into people who go pour into other motherfuckers and not giving it back to you in return. Not giving it back to you in return. So now you feeling drained, you feeling weighed down. 2 of Wands, a decision having to be made. It's some type of decision that somebody's gonna have to make in here. 911 on the clock. That's a tower moment. That's a major tower moment. And it's definitely gonna rely, it's gonna be revolving around somebody releasing a act of burden that they feel is a burden for them. Everybody's definition of burden can be different. It could be emotional burden, it could be financial burden, whatever the situation is, because everybody's definition is different. You feel what I'm saying? But it's definitely going to be a situation where you feel like you're releasing some type of burden that you feel like been weighing you down. You feel me? And I feel like this is judgment time. Remember I told y'all, this is a test. This is a test. Make it or break it. Spirit said it's time for you to choose you. Whoever you are, Spirit said this is your time for you to choose you. Nobody else matters in this moment. You've been doing that long enough. You've been trying to please to everybody. Mama, daddy, sister, brother, cousin, auntie, Uncle Jojo, auntie TT. Trying to please to your baby mama, baby daddy, your husband, wife, ex-husband, your friends, your jobs, everybody. And you always put yourself on the back burner. This is not the time for that. Anything and everything that is not of your best higher good, it is time for that shit to go. It's time for you to let it find its own way. And you can't feel bad about it. You can't feel bad about it. Why? Because ultimately it's for you. You gotta understand that everything in this universe has its own direction. Everything in this universe carries its own life source, its own life energy. You can't be responsible for that. You're gonna be responsible for yours. You can try to inspire people, try to motivate people, try to give them inspiration, give them directive, guidance. But that's something that they have to want to receive. And I feel like for a lot of y'all, that's what you're dealing with right now. Because you feeling that achy feeling of having to let go of somebody that you feel like you want to take to the next level with you. Lover. For a lot of y'all, it's a lover. Breaking you down that you gotta let the past go, huh? To tearing you down that you gotta let the past go, huh? The person you've been going back and forth with, this in and out in for the last years, the last months, huh? The in and out communication, the in and out love, the gaslighting situations, the dreams, the visions. You just knew that that was going to be the life. So you held on to it, expecting that to manifest to come into fruition. And now you disappointed. You disappointed. More so in yourself. Because I feel like who I'm talking to, you had a wake-up call. So now you bring yourself down because you feel like you wasted time. You feel like you wasted time. Why I didn't see this earlier? It wasn't meant for you to see it earlier. It was meant for you to see it exactly at this time and that you right now. Right now. If you would have seen this shit any sooner, if you would have seen this any sooner, this situation in time would not be playing out the way that it is right now. Why? Perfect time, and the perfect time you about to receive your royals. The perfect time you about to receive your royalties. It wasn't meant for your royalties to come any earlier. Why? Because this person would have tried to leech on you. Now you would have had somebody trying to gaslight you and not love you and trying to stay in your energy just because of what you have and not how the hell you love them. That's a real thing. Confirmation. That was for somebody. It's a real thing. Motherfuckers will leech on to you for just because of what you do give them. Not how genuine heart and how you actually unconditionally love. So there was a wake-up call for you. That you was put into a position where you had to finally see things for how they are and not how you wanted them to be. And there's nothing wrong with that. Why are you weighing down on yourself because you feel like because you feel like this person didn't show up? You gave them too much potential. You gave them too much. You put them at a pedestal that they didn't even fucking earn. I'm gonna be the one to say it to you. I'm gonna be the one to say it to you, sis. I'm gonna be the one to say it to you, bro. I'm gonna be the one to say it to you. You put them at a pedestal that they did not earn. You felt like y'all traumatized, y'all trauma bonds, and everything was a reason. You felt like it was a reason for y'all to stay connected. You felt like there was a reason that this person was supposed to be tied. They're my person, because we done been through the same thing, and we done dealt with that, and we done despite the fact they ain't even pouring into you. I don't think they were giving you what? Some meat, some cootie, some egg, a little money. That's it. They weren't giving you unconditional love. That's what you was trying to give them. So much that you wore yourself down in the process. This is your wake-up call, family. If you can't tell me you don't see what's going on. Yield the snake. This is about rebirth. This is about transformation. No longer being who you was. Being focused on who you becoming. That time and season is over with now. And if you don't get this, if you don't got this, fam, you're gonna miss out on this amazing shift in the energy that's happening right now. And I know you don't want to get left behind. I don't expect that now one of y'all in here want to get left behind. Otherwise, you wouldn't even be in here listening to this. Because it ain't shit else in here for you to obsess. Can't no low vibration energy siphon shit in here because we all protected and covered. What you getting from it? You got to be here for the knowledge, for the wisdom, for the confirmation. This is about you growing. And a lot of times you can block your own growth by holding on to things that hindered it. Even things within yourself. It's time for change. It's time for change. I got 3 cards that came out here in reverse. Heavy on y'all, a lot of y'all with this love energy. It gotta be past love shit. It gotta be past love shit. Breaking out of illusions. Look, y'all. Let me show y'all what the card came out. Make sure you know. I'm trying to make sure anything on here that calls on the truck. All three cards just came out in reverse. The train. All aboard. It's game time. The train is about to depart. Either you gonna jump on that motherfucking train or you gonna keep sitting on the track looking back waiting for them. All aboard. It's time to go. It's time for the train to leave the station. We don't wait it long enough for that ass. You don't wait it long enough for that friend to get their shit together and get right. Accountability. You don't wait it long enough for that family member to get their shit right. Accountability. You don't wait long enough for this lover to get their shit right. Accountability. It's over. And it may be for some of y'all, maybe somebody you dealing with right now, where the shit just ain't hitting on nothing. It ain't giving what you feel is happiness. All aboard. That's all I keep hearing right now. I've been hearing trains for the last 2-3 days. All I keep hearing train horns. All aboard. The conductor ready to go. They finna start picking the goddamn flag up, picking the flags up, picking the damn they raising bars. Either you gonna hop your ass on that train into this elevation, into this abundance, or you finna get left behind, bro. You finna get left behind, sis. And you gonna see everybody out there out the window. You know how they see when everybody waving at everybody that's on the platform. Bye y'all. See y'all never again. Fuck that. You gonna say see you later? I ain't seeing your ass later. I ain't trying to see your motherfucking ass later. If you got left behind, goddamn, you got left behind for a reason. See y'all, I'm out there bitch hanging my whole body. I'm barely hanging on by my goddamn ankles. I'm out my whole body out the motherfucking window. See y'all never again. See you, bye. Shit, damn that shit. I ain't trying to see you later. I don't want to see you later. What the fuck I want to see you later for? You done did all this shit this for? The fuck that? I don't want to see you later. I don't want to see. I'm being honest. And one thing motherfuckers know about me, that's why I always say, me losing respect for you is a whole lot motherfucking worse than me losing love. Cause I can love you and not respect you. I can love you because that's what I'm supposed to do. Who I am. And not respect your ass. Me losing respect for you is a way worse than me losing love for you. That just straight up. That mean I don't want to be in line with you. And one thing everybody always had motherfuckers tell me that, cause I got, my top 4 signs. For those y'all don't know, all my top placements are every last element. And I got all the motherfucking cold-hearted ones. When I was growing up as a kid, or you say growing up as a teenager, even coming into my early 20 years, everybody used to always say, boy, you so goddamn heartless, bro. Like, boy, your ass cold. Cause I cut a motherfucker out quick. Like, I get cold a motherfucker quick. And I never forget my sister told me that shit one day. She was like, bro, what the fuck? She was like, boy, your ass so cold, but when you clip a motherfucker, boy, you don't give a fuck. Like, it ain't take much. Like, and I ain't gotta sit there and have no conversation with you. I can just meet you. And give you that, you give me that look, whatever. You could probably want to get close to me. Cause one thing about it, if I cut your ass off, it's over. Aquarius, Capricorn, Sagittarius, and motherfucking Scorpio. All the fucking signs. Now, what's the coincidence? What's the coincidence? I got all the fucking signs of every element. I got all the top fucking signs for every element. It's just certain shit once I'm fed up, I'm fed up. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like for whoever you are, there may be a place that a lot of y'all in right now. You at that fed up fucking place. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it's just limited to those signs, because any of those signs can be that. When you just fed up mentally, spiritually, any motherfucking zodiac sign could be that. You know what I'm saying? It just you got to get to that point in place where you got to realize enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to keep indulging with situations and people who don't even want best for themselves. You feel me? That shit is draining. It really is draining. You know? Let me see what else we got for y'all. Damn! Y'all, look where they landed on. Somebody about to get a blessing. I don't know who the fuck you is. Yo, where the fuck that card? I gotta find that card because I split the deck to it. And I should have took it. Spirit got something with your name on it. Boy, I don't know who you is. You just passed the test. Or you about, or let's say for y'all in here who passed your test, you gonna pass your test. If you ain't passed your test yet, if you ain't had your test yet, you about to pass it when you do come across it. But they got it's some big shit with y'all. It's some motherfucking big shit. I'm gonna show y'all how it landed too, so y'all can see how this shit just came out. Remember I told y'all. Remember that Ace of Pentacles came out and landed across this move or decision that somebody is either made or about to make. Look how this shit just came out. Look at that shit right there. I cannot make this up. That's the Ace of Pentacles, y'all. And out the fucking 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles landed across this shit just like this. Shit give me chills, boy. I ain't gonna. This shit got my heart. This shit got my heart beating fast. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, my goddamn heart beating fast. But this the other card that I broke the deck and seen. Somebody, whoever you are, you just cracked the fucking code. You just cracked the code. You just cracked some shit wide open. Look at that. This is your spirit team. This is your ancestors. This is the Most High. So this is whoever you see as the high. Look at it. They like, oh, son, daughter, you ready? Daughter, son, you ready now? You ready? Here go your reward. That what you want? And see, this ain't gotta be just monetary, cause everybody I ain't manifesting for money. Some of y'all got money. A lot of y'all in here already blessed materially. That ain't every chosen one. You know what I'm saying? But if you are one of the chosen ones where your life is prospering materially, then hey, fam, don't take that for granted. Cause a lot of us out here, that ain't the part for that ain't the course of our life. For some of y'all, for those who in that situation where you materially already blessed, this could be love. This can be mental peace. This could be spiritual clarity. This could be spiritual elevation and growth within yourself. Because one thing I do know, money don't bring happiness. I seen a motherfucking video, man, and I ain't gonna lie, that shit, it was an eye-opener for me. Because a lot of us out here, man, we manifesting for that bag, and we like, man, we can't wait to get that bag, boy. We can't wait to get this and get that and have the life and be able to have a home and a nice car, whatever. Man, this motherfucking lady, she was riding in a, what is it, Range Rover? Nice ass Range Rover. And she was talking about how she got all this money. And she still wanted to take herself out. She got all this money. I got all this money. And I'm unhappy. I think she had a daughter or something in the backseat. And she was like, I got all these bunnies. I got all this, but I'm unhappy. She wanted to take herself out. And that shit was like, our spirit needed me to see that video. Money don't bring you peace. That's a tool. That's all it is. It's a tool. It's a frequency. Why you think they call it currency? It's a currency. It's a frequency. That's what all it is. It's meant to go and come back. That's what a current does, right? That's what a current does. It goes and comes back. That's all that shit is. Just as fast as you got that shit be gone just as quick. Just as fast as you got it, it can be gone in the next damn second. That's why you can't put yourself in a situation where you focused on material shit. Man, it's okay to want material, but that shouldn't be your first goal. That shouldn't be your first Your first aspect of life. Oh, I gotta have this, and then I'm gonna do good. Then I want the family. Then I want love. Y'all got shit jacked up. I can tell you right now, for a lot of y'all, to back up with your situation, you focused on material, money, and not love. Even if it's self-love. For a lot of y'all, you running from the love situation, and you wonder why your abundance ain't came yet, because your abundance is attached to the love. You're going to have to open up, bro. You're going to have to open up, sis. You who you was being in survival mode, that shit is over. I'm telling you right now. You ain't a lot, because you got to understand. Spirit said, wait, this next level of life you cannot do alone. I know a lot of y'all, I know majority, just about every one of y'all in here done got that message from somewhere. This next level of life you cannot do alone. You have to have a divine partner. Because you are going into you are about to step into some shit where you gonna need somebody. You gonna need somebody where y'all could stand back to back and be able to watch every goddamn thing. Cause you so used to being by yourself, and you know what? It's tiring. It's tiring when you by yourself and you got to keep turning around and you got to keep doing this all day. Cause that's what a lot of you at right now. You standing in that energy and you constantly turning around. You doing 360s all around because you got to watch your back by yourself. Imagine how much easier it is where you ain't got to do that. You know how much faith, you know how much the Most High Spirit love you to bless you with somebody. Man, come on, man. I just need y'all to take a second. Come out of your ego right now, bro. Put your pride to the side right now, sis, and listen to what I'm saying. You telling me you like living that life? You like being in survival mode? You like having to do everything by yourself? You don't like the fact that you don't like the fact of thinking that your life could be easy. You looking at all these other successful love situations. I don't know nobody in this. I can't fathom nobody who feel like you want to do this shit by yourself. That word get lonely. And you mean to tell me Spirit Most High God love you so much that it chose you. It chose you to give a partner with, that you ain't got to do this shit by yourself. Do you know how much love? Do y'all not know that everybody in this world will never be able to experience that shit? Y'all think everybody in this world finna experience divine love? No. No. You was chosen for this. You was chosen to feel that. Everybody ain't even doing the damn work. They too busy complaining about life and complaining about everything going on around them. You want somebody who gonna show up for you the way that you show up for yourself. You want somebody who gonna make your heart and make your presence feel protected. You want somebody who gonna protect you behind your back just as much they protect you in your damn face. Man, that's one of the biggest things. Me, don't motherfucking don't just stand in my face and feed me and protect me in front of my face and make shit look good. No. What the fuck you doing behind my back when I ain't looking? Huh? Yeah, anything can look good when they standing in front of your goddamn face. What you doing when I ain't looking? Are you standing on business about me behind my back when I ain't in your presence? Where your loyalty at? Integrity, huh? Are you protecting my image? You protecting my name? For real, for real? Cause a lot of shit lie. A lot of shit lie. Energy don't motherfucking lie. You want somebody who stand on 10 solid about you. Do you not understand where you about to go to? Y'all about to be celebrities and shit. Do y'all not understand these they thrive off fucking on your fucking on your old lady or fucking on your mate, on your man. They can't wait until y'all get there. You don't think that they know that this new energy is coming? It's here. They can't wait till y'all get the celebrity status so somebody can slide in your DM or slide in their DM. Huh? They can't wait till fresh meat get there. Ooh. Just so they can fuck on your lady or fuck on your man. And it ain't got to be the fact that they got to say anything. They ain't got to say nothing to the world at all. They got the bragging rights in public. Because you know what? Every time you and your person stroll in front of that camera, they going to be sitting back laughing at you. Them and their friends sitting back laughing at you. Look at that. They some clowns. I done fucked on him. You out there bragging. You out there bragging about your man or bragging about your woman. But she done been smashed already. Because she got caught up into the hype. She got caught up into the image. That what you want? The fuck out of here. That ain't what I want. And that's what a lot of y'all dealing with right now with the same people that you don't want to let go of. They still caught up into the hype. They doing this shit at the level that y'all on. You think they ain't finna do it on you when they get in front of these celebrities? When your whole life is in front of the world? Come on, man. This shit real life. When Spirit say give you a wake-up call, this type of wake-up call some of y'all needing to hear. You really want to take them with you up there? You don't want somebody who loyal? Who gonna stand on business about you? Ain't out here giving flirty, googly eyes to every motherfucking celebrity y'all standing in front of. Giving fuck me energy. Cause that's what they call it. Man, listen, I don't been to these birthday parties. I done been to a couple of celebrity parties. I see what shit go on in there. I done seen homie backdoor they own mans. And I'm sitting there looking like, what the fuck just happened? They don't give a fuck about that. Ain't no morals or respect. Ain't no honor amongst thieves. Hey, you talking about? Ain't no honor amongst thieves. It's a dog eat dog world. It's a lion eat lion world out here. It's all about boy. Some of y'all get to this celebrity, but y'all got a wake up call. I'm just grateful enough that I had a chance to experience it. I had a chance to see what was going on, the scenery. I seen shit. That shit changed. That shit woke me up. Mentality wise. Even with myself. Cause I was still in that time in a phase of my transition. That was the beginning stage of my transition. Of me not being that person that I was. And it showed me something because I'm sitting here like, damn, do I want to be the one out here moving with somebody that's doing the same shit that I'm doing? Oh. Do I want to be the one out here doing the same shit? This looking like some fool shit going on right here. This how motherfuckers get hurt. Or I want to be the one walking through this bitch with this prestige on my motherfucking arm, knowing that ain't nobody ever got this money. Ain't nobody this motherfucker ever got that meat, ever got this meat, but her. Ain't nobody ever touched that. Ain't nobody touched that good than this, but me. Y'all, the only thing you can do is look and fiend and lust. That's all you gonna do. Which one you choose to want? Which one you choosing? Cause you gotta get you gotta put out what you want. You gotta walk in the energy of what you wanna, of what you manifesting. Can't play two sides. That shit don't work. Too many motherfuckers out here playing two sides and then get heartbroken when the game that they played on them come back around on them, and they want to play the blame game. As if energy lie. Energy don't motherfucking lie. It was just karma. And then you heartbroken. Don't play no game you don't want to be played. Cause that's the mother shit you do behind people's back. That shit come around. All we saying is this. Cause this got to be for somebody who you still feel like you may be back and forth in that energy. Well, you still got a little bit of that energy in you where you been questioning down. You wanna backslide. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it, sis. Be the energy of what you want to manifest. Be the energy. Continue to be. I know temptation is real. Y'all know how many of y'all done seen the movie Temptation? I know majority just about in y'all in here done seen that movie Temptation. I know that temptation energy is it's a real thing. You feel what I'm saying? And the temptation gonna come to y'all every single way to try to get you to fall out of alignment with who you are becoming. You gotta stay in alignment with that path. It's up to you, nobody else. Cause you can't blame nobody for your downfall. And like I said, you done came too far. You done got that far just to go that far. I know. Just about majority everybody in here done had to deal with that at one point in time. We ain't finna act like everybody in here now we doing some saint shit now. Don't try to act like everybody in here you would just always been a saint. Nah, we ain't finna do that now. Then we gonna do it because a lot of majority of us in here had we was whores at one point. We had whorish tendencies. I ain't gonna say we had whorish tendencies. Yeah, you wanted to be slutted out. Don't try to act, and some of you still do. Hey, but it's a difference. If you gonna get slutted out, at least do it with your person. That's all I'm saying, goddamn. Ain't that wrong with being slutted out with your person, goddamn. Get slutted out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, goddamn, we had our times. We had our times where we was out here, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Definitely trying to figure ourselves out. Sowing our royal oats, you know what I'm saying? Getting your royal oats played with, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. But you know, those were all testimonies, man. Those were all testimonies of who you was. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, I ain't got it. Look, I said, mama. Shit, I am a part of it. Yeah, listen, I am a part of it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know. I can sit here and talk about it. I'm telling you, I can sit here and talk about it, man. But that's also why I'm so proud of myself. That's also why I'm so proud of y'all. Because we can sit here and laugh about that shit now. We can sit here and laugh about the dumb shit that we did back in the day. You know what I'm saying? The mistakes that we made, the lifestyles that we chose that we thought we wanted to indulge in. I said this last time in the collective. Think about the things that you thought you wanted 10, 20, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, 50 years ago for some of y'all. Think about the lifestyle that you wanted back then and think about the lifestyle you want now. Think about the things that you used to manifest back then and how you manifest things you manifest for now. Tell me your peace ain't number one. Remember back then, the first thing you say, they say, man, what you want to with? Man, I want a house. I want the best car, the nice car. I want a fast car. I want this right here. I want and I want it. Look at how your manifestation gonna change. Tell you, man, I manifest for peace, happiness, happy family, healing mind, healed mind, body, soul, spirit. I ain't saying you still don't manifest for a house, a nice car. No, you still get that. But it ain't at the top of the list. You still want you still manifest. Ain't nothing wrong with manifesting for you a nice ass house. Yeah, you deserve a nice ass house. You deserve a nice ass car. Shit. You deserve a big ass bank account. You deserve all of that. You deserve all of that. But tell me that a lot of the things that you used to rate as number one on your list, still number one. They're not. They're not. Times done changed. You have changed. You're not the person that you was before. You feel me? And everything is okay with that. Everything is okay with where you are right now, sis. Everything is okay with where you are right now, bro. You ain't out of alignment. You ain't missed out on shit. It don't matter what your age is. Some of y'all beating yourself down, man. I supposed to been did this in my 20s. I supposed to did this in my teens. I supposed to did this in my 30s or my 40s. I done got to a point. No, you know what? You exactly where you supposed to be. Your abundance is happening the exact time and that it's supposed to happen. You ain't missed out on nothing. You ain't missed out on the beat, family. Because this point in time in your life is about to be the most beautiful point in time in your life you ever experienced. And yeah, it may have took a little time to get here. It's because Spirit had to make sure that you was prepared. They had to make sure that you was ready. That's why you had to go through so much. But wait until you see why they made you wait. Wait until you see why they made you wait. It's finna blow your damn mind. I always say this. It ain't always about how things start. It ain't always about how you start. Because you can choose to change and be the better version of yourself at any moment. Your actions gotta follow though. Huh? It ain't always about how things start, but it's about how you end. You are not who you was or what you did. It's you are what you continue to choose to do. If you want different, you gotta be different. You gotta stand on that shit. Wholeheartedly. You feel me? And you done made it to this point where you got so many beautiful things happening around you. Why would you want to fuck that up? Control what you can control. And let God, universe, control everything else. Choose what is for you. And the world may not understand it. People may not like it. And it's okay. That's them. It ain't about them right now. It's about you. This is your season. For grace, confirmation, for favor. This is your season. To reap what you have sown. You feel me? I'm gonna leave it right there. All right. So for whoever came for that message, man, I hope y'all follow. Hope y'all subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all receive the confirmation. Hope y'all receive that love, that inspiration, that motivation. Whatever it is that you can, that your spirit led you here for. All aboard. Come on, Britt. All aboard. What did the conductor say, Britt? All aboard. Hey, you on that motherfucking train or you finna get left. Whoever you is, you either on that goddamn train or you finna get left behind. And I don't want to see now one of y'all get left behind. You don't deserve to get left behind. Especially you don't work so hard to get to that point. Just put the work in. Keep showing up for yourself. Handle your business if it's business that need to be handled. Alright? I promise you, you ain't gonna regret it. Alright? Alright, let's get it. Hey, look, we finna open up the booking list. For those who want to come tap in, you guys want to book y'all personal reads, y'all can come and book y'all personal reads, whether it's love, confirmation, whatever you got a question. Whatever the situation is, hey, that poll picked up in the corner right there. You click that poll, it'll give you the booking options and it'll give you the payment options. You choose one of those reads. If you guys book a mini read or an extended read, you can ask a question. You feel what I'm saying? YouTube, same thing with you guys. I don't know if one of the mods picked up the booking list yet, but y'all can click the description box and y'all can see the booking list and everything right there. All right. What's up? Hold on, Britt. Britt said you saved my life. Britt, I said, Britt, hold on, Britt, don't do that to me. Britt, my emotions already been hot today, Britt. I said I wasn't gonna cry today. Hold on, Britt. Damn it. Hold on. Hold on, God damn it. Hold on, Britt. Britt, why you do this to me? Hold on. I said I wasn't gonna cry today, Britt. Hey, listen. I said I wasn't gonna do this today. Alright. Man, yo. I'm gonna say gratitude to you, family. And also, man, it's such a blessing, man. It's such a blessing to have a voice. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing to be able to give the type of love that I'm able to give. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that it ain't meant for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But for those of y'all like Britt, man, that it touch or even save, man, I appreciate y'all so much for even receiving it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I was a hood kid from the west side of Atlanta, man. Who would have thought I had this much of an impact? You know what I'm saying? Who would have thought I had this much potential in becoming who I am and who I still having to be stepping into my higher self at? You know what I'm saying? So it's an honor, man. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It's a complete honor. And I seen somebody that commented earlier that was saying something about I think she said you don't believe that us coming in here can transfer energy or exchange energy to you, and I do. I truly believe, because there been so many times where the reason why I did come in here with a smile or came in with positive energy was because of y'all. And I said it all. I don't say that so many times. You know what I'm saying? It was because of y'all. Y'all was the reason why I came in here. And because what I said, I don't want to, y'all coming here with y'all uppity energy and y'all happy to see me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all happy to be in the Grand Vibes family. Y'all know y'all gonna get some love. Y'all know y'all gonna get some good energy. You know we're gonna get some vibes, some laughs, some healing and whatever. Why would I want to come in here with anything else? You feel me? So when I say I come here like that because I have to, that's the definition of what I say. When I say I do that because I have to. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to. I'm not gonna say so because I have to. I'm gonna say because I want to. Because I want to be that positive impact for people. I want to be that positive impact. I appreciate you too, fam. I appreciate you more. I appreciate you. I value y'all, man. And I say that from my heart. You know what I'm saying? I value y'all. I appreciate y'all different vibes and the different energies that y'all bring in here every day. You know what I'm saying? That's how we able to vibe and be able to coast the way we do. Yeah, all y'all personality is different. And that's what I love about this channel. We literally got every freaking religion that you can think about in here. We even got people who don't believe in nothing, but they so curious about this channel. They so curious about this channel that they still sitting here and they watching, they interact with us. Why? Because it's about love. I don't come in here and bash nobody's religious belief. I don't come in here and talk down about why, because there's truth in everybody's religion. It don't matter what your religious belief in, there's truth in everybody's religion. It's truth. It's just about how you receive it and how you perceive, how you perspect it into your life. I learned from everybody's religion in here. And I mean everybody. Whether you Buddhism, Islam, whatever, Hinduism, whatever it is, I learned from everybody's religion in here. You feel me? So it's like, you know, once we understand it, you know what I'm saying, that there is no wrong definition or the wrong way of worship to elevate. But that's what we got to start doing to each other. We got to stop picking each other apart just because somebody don't believe what you believe. That's not fair. That you got your brothers and sisters in here who love you because of the type of beautiful person that you are. And you got, and the thing that separates you is because they don't believe what you believe. That you want to sit here and debate with them about what's right and what's wrong with their religion. How is that fair? Why I can't just love on you because you so inspiring, because you so motivating? Huh? Why I can't just love on you because you got a beautiful heart, bro? Huh? Why I can't tell my brother that I love you, fam? Why I can't tell my sis that I love you, sis? Not because of what you work, because of who you pray to, because of what garment you got on. Why I can't just say that to you because you're a beautiful person, because you're a beautiful soul? Why I gotta sit back and dictate your religion to decide whether or not I want to fuck with you or not? That's crazy to me. I can't get that. I can't. I'm sorry, not sorry. I can never fathom that. This ain't throwing no shade towards nobody's religion who do that. I'm just speaking from me perspective. Because if I love you for you, for who you are. Because I know if you hear how to love. You hear how to love the same way that I am. Love always, wins. Love always wins. I don't care from what the perspective you look. Love is the highest form of vibration. It's the highest form of frequency. Love will make a beast not attack you. Huh? Love will make the most ferocious of a beast not harm you. Can't change that. You feel me? So I love you for who you are, family. That's it for me. Well, it don't matter what you believe, what you worship. You come in here, you uplift this family, and you come here with positive vibes, and you vibing with us. Hell, I can't even tell what majority of y'all religious belief is, being real. I know a few of y'all based off of the conversations, you know what I'm saying, based off of our reads and conversations that we done had. And I know a few of y'all came here, y'all was skeptical about believing in this because of your religious practice, but you see how love conquers all. Because I got so many y'all in here right now that when y'all first got in here, y'all was skeptical. You was looking like, oh, this one, I don't know about no tarot shit. I don't see it. They talk about this bad in the Bible. Or they talk about this bad in my religion or belief, or whatever the situation is. And you still here right now to this day. Why you here? It ain't the tarot. The tarot is a part of me. It ain't who I am. I make the tarot. I make the spirituality in me. It's because of me. My heart. Even if my personality, whatever it is that make you feel like, damn, man, this family, I feel like I belong here. But that's what it's about. It's about creating a safe space for everybody. No matter what your religious belief or your practice is or your situation, that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I manifested. This is what I manifested. So for me to be sitting back looking at this right now, I always be in disbelief. I ain't gonna lie. I always be in disbelief about this. Because it's like, damn, it's actually, like when I say you gotta plant that seed and you really gotta nurture that seed, it took a lot of hard work. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all and say that it didn't take hard work for me to get here. It took a lot of hard work for me to get here, y'all. But we here. And that just shows me that it's possible. That anything is possible if you believe in yourself and you willing to put the work in. How many nights in here for my OGs that's in here? How many nights we had 7-8 hours in on here? Y'all remember them nights? We was in this motherfucker for 7-8. I had people that were going to sleep at night and waking up in the AM and they job getting ready for work, and they like, God damn, Grand, you stop. Some of y'all ass in here was still in here with me. We in it bit thugging all night. 7-8 hours in it bit. We used to do this shit all the time. No cap. Look at them. Y'all at least see them comments. Am I lying? I ain't bullshit. We was in it bit 7-8 hours thugging. I'm in it bit eye like this. Goddamn, cause we vibing. You know what I'm saying? But look where we at now. You know what I'm saying? Look where we at now. I'm talking, I said she braided her whole head one night. Damn, she said she braided her whole head one night. Yo, that was crazy. Hey, Amanda said a lot. I'm trying to tell you. Magic said, I know I used to fall. Right, Magic, I used to fall. There was a bunch of y'all in here. I used to fall asleep on the live, bro. Do you know how calm, you know how sense of safety you gotta feel for you to fall asleep on a live? And I remember one point in time, I used to be upset. Like, I used to get mad at him. I'd be like, damn, why y'all keep falling asleep on me? Like, but then I had a wake up call, man. And spirit said, why would you be upset because they fell asleep on the live with you? That mean they feel comfortable with you. That mean they feel safe with you to fall asleep listening to you. That's why. And that was mind blowing for me. Like that was a real mind blowing moment that I had to sit back and be like, damn, that's crazy. Cause I never seen myself doing this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna lie. Like I never seen myself doing this. For me to be sitting here doing this, like for me, I never seen this shit coming, gang. When I tell you spirit, when spirit got a path and purpose for your life, it ain't nothing that you can do to stop it. It ain't nothing that you can do to stop it. Besides sabotage it, which gonna leave you going back through the same stuff. But ultimately, once you go into flow, you're gonna end up where you're supposed to be. The only thing you can do is sabotage it. And that's gonna keep you stuck where you at. And I just chose not to. Despite the fact I didn't know where this was gonna take me. I didn't start off doing this. Man, listen, y'all been with me for a long time. Y'all remember for how long I was giving away free reads. I was giving away free reads. Natasha, remember Natasha? I was giving away free reads so goddamn long. And I kept getting y'all. It was so many of my client family here said, damn, Grand, why you ain't charging for that, bro? You fired with this shit. They used to always tell me that. I used to be like, I don't know about that. I was like, I don't know, because I kind of felt weird. I felt weird at first. I'm like, man, this is my spiritual gift. Why would I do that? And I used to have so many people like, bro, why you not charging for that? This is your gift. Your gift is supposed to make room. And I remember I was going through a time where I was doing DoorDash and shit was slowing down. Shit was slowing down for me. But I used to have so many people that used to always say that to me, like, oh, when they used to come as reads, like, how much? And I used to be like, damn, I don't want to tell, but it was one particular, I can't remember who it was particular. And she basically said that she was like, your ass better charge. She said you better, she said people can pay for everybody else's gift. They pay to go to concerts. They pay for catering. They pay for food. They pay for people to make this. Why the hell your gift any different? Spirit God gave you that gift to be a vessel and to make room for you to be able to take care of yourself and your family. And so much that was the first lie that I said, all right, y'all, well. And I was scared till the then. I was nervous. I wish I could remember who the fuck that was. And they'll tell y'all I was nervous as fuck. I was nervous. I was like, all right, y'all, I guess we'll start doing it then. And I did it. But I could also be that one to sit here and say, like, that's a real thing. We ain't like for us spiritualists out here. I said all the time, we weren't blessed with football talent. We weren't blessed to go out here and be able to dunk a basketball in front of the world or play tennis. You know what I'm saying? Or do all these other things that, you know what I'm saying, that a lot of other people can do. That wasn't a lane that spirit gave us spiritual gifts. That was our gift to the world. And all I ever did was just ask people to respect it. Because I know what I went through. I know how long I did that phase. You know what I'm saying? And Spirit told me that the people that love and support you, the people that love and care about you, they gonna support you. Cause ain't nobody in here that if I come to you for a service and you say, man, Grand, I'm charging $50 for this. This is my service. I ain't gonna say, man, we supposed to be family. Man, come on, man, look out for a brother. I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna give you your motherfucking $50. Cause that's your price. That is your price. That's your price. That's your work. It ain't my prep to determine your work. If I don't want to do it, just go to somebody else. It's just that easy. I appreciate y'all. They said you worth it. I appreciate that, family. I appreciate it. But if I don't like it, then just go to find somebody else. It's just that easy. But I'm not gonna dictate what y'all about your price or what you feel. That's why I always tell y'all, charge what the hell you know you worth. Don't let nobody else dictate. Cause I used to be that type. I used to lower my prices and lowball myself just to try to get people to do this with me. And get what? They still didn't do it. I lowball myself and get them a price thinking that, yeah, they going to book me. Or yes, they going to get that service. Or yeah, they going to get that t-shirt. And they still didn't got nothing to do it. What was the point? What was the point? I understand now that you're gonna attract what you put out. So if you feel whatever your service is, whatever your talent, your gift is, stand on your price. Stand on your price, cause motherfuckers go out here and pay for Louis Vuitton. They'll go out here and pay for goddamn Lululemon. Well, am I saying it right? Lululemon. They'll go out here and pay for every goddamn thing else. They'll pay for Jordans, Christian Dior. They'll pay for everything else, and they don't ask them motherfuckers no price for no. They don't get them no type of challenge. No type of challenge. Why is it fair for them to do it to you? And a lot of y'all designs and ideas and creativity be blowing they shit out of water. Motherfucker, people look at your work and be like, God damn, you did that? You be like, yeah, I did that. And then you want to lowball. You just clearly said my shit look better than goddamn, my shit look better than Woody Wood shit, the high top brand expensive shit. And you want me to lowball myself? Make it make sense. Make the shit make sense. Make it make sense. But that's the world we live in. You know what I'm saying? So whoever it is I'm talking to, man, don't lowball yourself out here. Stand on your price. Your price is your price. You feel me? Because you're gonna attract people. You're gonna attract the soul tribe that see that value in you, that they gonna invest into you. They feel like you somebody worth investing into. They believe in you because they can see who you are. You feel me? Whoever that's for too. Hey, I'm just saying. Alright. But yeah, man, back to what I was saying though. Did we got anybody that tapped in? If we ain't got nobody gonna tap in, y'all, we gonna go ahead and shut this thing down for the night, man. I guess we'll just make this final call then. Do we got anybody want to come tap in for a read before we shut this thing down? This is gonna be your chance. It's gonna be a final opportunity. I've been sitting here talking, so hold on, let me check and make sure. Be she said she cleaned the whole damn house and she changed sheets. That's crazy. Nah, that's crazy work. But yeah, we had them nights though, man. It was a lot of growth. You feel me? All right, yeah, we ain't got nobody came to tap in. All right, so it's all good. We'll just wrap it up for the night, y'all. But hey, if anybody here, y'all want to book y'all personal reads, man, y'all private reads, y'all know y'all can do that through the website. TikTok, y'all can click the link in the bio, in my bio. GrandvibesLLC.com for all your spiritual workings, all your spiritual needs. You know what I'm saying? All y'all spiritual needs, y'all can get through the website. Whether you need a personal read, you need some divination ritual work done, some cleansing ritual work done. You need some oils, all the oils on the website. All right. Everything is up there, yo. Feel me? Tasha said, I remember when you hit 10K on the live. Man, hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. I wanted to have a moment. I think I did have a moment on the live, didn't I? Y'all, when we hit 10K on the YouTube, I was so fucking shocked. I was so motherfucking shocked, bro. Like, it took, man, look, that took a long time, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And YouTube, one of those platforms, bro, you have to stay consistent. But I know for a fact that that's what it was teaching me. Cause y'all remember I was only going live on the YouTube like every 2-3 days. I wasn't going live on it. And I remember Andrea said that to me. I never forget. Andrea said, Grand, why you just don't go live on both platforms at the same time? And I was like, you damn sure right. But I didn't have 2 phones at the time. I only had 1. And y'all remember that was another part of my testimony because I got my service plan. I got my service plan about, I done had this service plan now about what? 3 years. I want to say 3 years now. Damn. What the fuck? Damn, I done had this service plan 3 years now. Auto pay. This is the first thing, because I remember through my transition up to like 2022. My transition up to 2022, I never had nothing. Like, I was always on the move, because y'all gotta understand, me and my son, we had been in rooms. And even with him, he had his times in season where he stayed with his grandma, so he wasn't always with me in the rooms. You feel me? But a big part of it, we don't been in hotels or being homeless since shit 2019. Literally, that's been my life since 2019 up to now. Hotel to hotel, sleeping outside, sleeping in the car, hotels, even up to now. You know what I'm saying? So I never could have nothing that I felt like I started feeling worthless. Cause I'm saying like, damn, like every time I used to manifest for something or try to make a vision board, it never worked. It's like I always got shifted into some other shit. I got shifted into somewhere else. I got shifted into another, like I could never accomplish anything. And I remember one day, man, like it was like 2022. And it was like early, like no, it was like mid going into like mid 2022, maybe a little after 2022. And I just had a breakdown moment. Was it 2022, 2023? No, it was 2022, and I had a breakdown moment. Yeah, it was. That right, Tasha. It was 2022. Appreciate it, fam. See, that show y'all how long Tasha been with me since the beginning. But 2022, I had a breakdown moment, and I was just like, man, I was like, Spirit, I can't do this no more. I said, I feel worthless. I said, every time I try to come to something, y'all keep shaking me and shifting me. I said, I feel like I don't got nothing. I feel like I'm not living for shit. I'm not living for nothing. The only thing I'm living for y'all to keep shifting me around and waking up chosen ones, bringing them into awareness of what's going on out here in the world, spreading like, cause I was moving around to areas where, of course, they was utilizing me, and I started feeling like a puzzle piece. I started feeling like, damn, like y'all, I'm doing the spiritual work, I'm doing what y'all, but y'all, I'm not seeing no reward out of it. It just I'm manifesting for new home, new part every time, y'all. I finally had got to a point where I was making some type of income for us to get apartments in places. Y'all, I swear, every time I applied for a place, I got denied. Every time I was in the season where I said, okay, damn, I got something where we can at least be able to apply for this apartment, it was always some bullshit. I remember one time I got so close to the place where they had approved my application. Everything went through good. I got all the way to the point in the process where they called me up there to bring my deposit, and they was finna give me the key. And as soon as I got there, and so on my way up there, they flagged me and told me that something went wrong. And I asked her, I said, damn. I said, what's the problem? Like, what's wrong? Like, what happened? And she said, I don't know. She said, I can't tell you, I don't know. So you telling me that something just came back on me and out of nowhere? And y'all, she said, I don't know. She said, I can't even tell you the reason. She said, all I know is that whatever last they did or whatever system, whatever they did, something came back and it crashed. But I understand now that it was a part of my purpose for me to be right here, right now. You know what I'm saying? I understand. It took me a long time because I had a bunch of nights of crashing out on myself and beating myself down, feeling like I wasn't worthy or I was worthless. I had a bunch of nights of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a bunch of nights of that. But I had to realize that everything was, now I understand that everything was divine timing. And I ain't gonna lie, sometimes even now, I had them points where I be like, damn. Cause you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I still have them points where I be like, damn, man. I still feel like shit ain't really moving. I still feel like I'm stuck with something. And I had them moments, I just don't dwell in them. You know what I'm saying? If I get them thoughts, what we call intrusive thoughts, I don't entertain it. I shake that shit off. And just keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? But life will make you feel like that. You know what I'm saying? But understand, that's why I always tell y'all, man, don't get discouraged about where you are at in life, cause I guarantee you exactly where you supposed to be. You know, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Your time here, and I know a lot of us we got so caught up into looking at the world around us. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody being successful, especially motherfuckers who ain't even doing their spirit. But I used to get burned. I used to get blown by that shit. Motherfuckers out here doing the wrong thing and looking like they prospering in life. These motherfuckers ain't doing no type of spiritual work. I'm talking about no. They out here doing all the illegal shit. They scamming. I'm talking about they doing everything of the wrong shit. And it's like these motherfuckers had the best lives. They right here eating steak and lobster and having the big houses and nice cars. I'm like, God damn. And I'm doing everything right. And y'all telling me that. Do what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But, hey, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It'll make you feel like that. You know, but it's all right, man. Just keep going. You know what I'm saying? Your hard work paid off. I promise you. You probably couldn't see it then, but you see it now. You know what I'm saying? You probably couldn't see it then, but you about to see it now. You feel me? Yeah. Trust and believe me, this is your celebration season. Alright? But yeah, man, I had that testimony. But yeah, I don't think I even said, I don't even think I got to the goddamn point of the story. But yeah, 2022 with this phone though. This was the first thing that I actually had that I got that I was able to keep. And I know that they was testing me too. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when I had that little breakdown session, I think not even maybe a week later, I got blessed with this phone because I was wanting to get me another phone or get me another iPhone, and I got blessed with this phone right here. And I'm gonna tell y'all the story how crazy it happened, because I was working through a family with a family member through working on cars, because I work on cars. I'm a mechanic too. But I was working at an auto shop, and I had been working there with them for like a few months. You know what I'm saying? We were putting motors in cars and et cetera, et cetera. So I was getting by through the hotel that me and my son was living in at the point in time. I was able to pay the room through the workings that I was doing, and I was also doing storefront decals, because I do that also. Like people who got storefronts and they need decals over their windows and doors and shit like that. I was doing that too for that same auto company that I was working for. I did they whole front decal and a door. You feel me? So I was working on cars and doing it at the same time. I was hustling. You know what I'm saying? I was getting it. You know what I'm saying? So I was taking the money. You know what I'm saying? But even still then, they was half bread. They was half paying us. You feel me? Like when all shit came out, because we kept trying to figure out why shit wasn't adding up. It was the two of us in there, and we flipping these cars. It was a shop right next door to us. They got like 6 people in there, and they getting cars, and they holding them motherfuckers. And me and him, we getting cars, and we getting them bitches in and out of there. So much that the shop next door started, hey, they started coming over there to us talking about, how y'all getting cars out so fast? And woo this, and woo that. And it's just what it was. Like when me and him got on the car, when me and cars came in, we didn't just sit there and play with them shits. We'll help each other. And the work was going by so fast, unless we had a situation where me and him had to split off. And then we'll do what we do. If I get done first, I'm over there helping him. If he get done first, he over there helping me. Ooh, getting them bitches out of there. Man, this lady told me to my face. This I'm gonna tell y'all after the fact, because after I had quit, after I had left the job and quit, because I had got big backlash about that. I had people call me to myself, why you quit the job? Why you leave the job? And but that's selfish of you. Ooh, I wasn't finna stay in no environment where I know they half-ass in me. That was a test for me. You know what I'm saying? So when I quit the job, not only y'all, Not even a goddamn, not even a month and a half later, the owners of the shop ended up at the same hotel that I was in. And when she seen me, she literally, she froze. Him and her dude, she froze looking at me like, what the fuck? Like she seen a ghost. And she walked up to me and she just started apologizing. She started breaking down crying. She started apologizing. She was like, I'm so sorry. And she started telling me everything. She said once I left their business, everything in their business went down. Right hand to God. She said, I ain't gonna lie to you. She said, as soon as you left, all our business left. She said we weren't making no money. Everything started going down. And she just broke down and started crying, like heavy. And her dude just sitting back there looking like, damn, like, and he was like, yeah, he was telling the truth. He was like, yeah, we ain't gonna lie. He was like, I don't know what. He was like, and she was like, that was my wake-up call that I realized I was entertaining an angel and I ain't even know it. But I always knew I was a catalyst for abundance, for money. I always knew that shit, because money always used to find me. I ain't even had to go looking for that shit. Money used to always find me, especially when I was in that era where, before we started going through this awakening, man, I could do anything, gang. I swear to y'all, I do anything and get top dollar for that shit. For shit that people with low brow somebody else, man, I could tell people any goddamn number and they would pay that shit. with no, but all right, go ahead. I'd be like, damn, you gonna pay that shit for real? Yeah. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? But I always knew I was a catalyst for abundance, because I am. Anything I touch gonna prosper. Anything I motherfucking am a part of gonna turn to gold. You know what I'm saying? But going back with that situation, that was a wake-up call for me too, for myself. You know what I'm saying? It just showed me something too bigger. But I was working at her shop, and when I got this phone, the thing that happened was I had got a paycheck. I had got a check that day. Well, like 2 days before, and it was like for like $340 or something like that. And the money that I had made off of the decals that I do it in a storefront, that's the money that I had used to pay our room for that week. So I had went into the T-Mobile store. Now, and mind y'all, I had an account with T-Mobile years back that I think I had forgot about. So I had owed them money and I didn't even know. So I had an account with them already, past due. I went into was it a T-Mobile store? T-Mobile store. And cause that's who my service with. But when I went into the store, I had went in there and I had applied for the I'm just like shit. I had applied for the applied for the phone. Y'all, when I tell y'all I got approved for the fucking line. I got approved for the line. And I was sitting there shocked this shit, because I'm saying like, damn, I could have sworn I owed them something, but I ain't thinking about it now. I ain't trying to put no time and energy on it. Nope, I ain't gonna do all that. The dude told me, he was like, what kind of phone you want? And I was like, well, shit, let me just do the iPhone 12. You know what I'm saying? I said like, shit, I ain't got a whole lot. I'm gonna just work with what I got. I said, well, so shit, if you got the iPhone with 12 at the time. He was like, all right, let me go, he was like, all right, let me see what we got. And he was like, he said, oh, we got this to 13. Now, mind y'all, if I would have got the 13, the 13 would have came up to like 340. It came up to 340 exactly. Remember, mind y'all, all I had was 346. And but with the 12, I think it would have been like 270 or 260, which would have saved me some money. When I tell you, I stood in that fucking phone store for almost 30 minutes, pacing back and forth about whether or not I was gonna get that phone. I remember I walked outside, because it was probably about 7 o'clock at night. And I had walked outside and I stood outside. And all I heard was this motherfucking voice came to me. This voice was like, and it said it kind of like so stern, like, you got the money, I gave you the money, get the phone. And I'm saying like, I'm like, but damn, that's all the money I got. So I gave you the money so you can get the y'all look, roll with me with this shit. I gave you the money so you can get the phone. I'm not realizing that I got 342, and the shit just came up to 340. This is why I tell y'all what I tell y'all. And when you got it, especially when it align up and you ain't got it, get what spirit telling you to get. I gave you the money for the phone. You manifesting it. You broke down and asked for this phone. Now this is my test to see if you gonna use this moment to walk off survival, or you gonna walk off faith. You know what I did? Because first off, I was in disbelief that I got approved. That was the first sign that I knew some spiritual shit was going on. I said, it gotta be some spiritual shit going on. I walked back in there. He said, hey, what you gonna do? He started patting his hand like that. I said, fuck it, give it to me. I said, give it to me. He said, all right, I got you. All right. No, oh, but see, also then I forgot I had $40 in cash in the car, inside of the car, in the damn console thing. I didn't remember I had cash until I think I had went back out to the car, and I was getting, because that's why I went back in and ordered my kids some pizza. But I said, fuck it, give it to me. He came out, he went to the bedroom, y'all. He came back out. He said, hey, he said, damn. He said, I went to go check the iPhone 13s and we ain't have none. He said, but damn, I found the iPhone 12, the last one, sitting at the bottom of the damn thing. It was testing me. He said, we ain't got, he said, damn, I could have sworn we had some. He said, I ain't find no 13. He said, but damn, he said, I did find it 12. He said, he said it was in the back of the damn thing, sitting at the bottom. I said, you serious? He was like, dead ass serious. He said, this the last one too. He said, it's black if you want it. I said, yeah, yo, give it to me. Man, knocked the damn price down from 340, knocked it down to like 250. When I got my case, it was like 260. So not only did they put money back into my pocket, but I ended up walking out that store with exactly what I had asked for. And the thing was, when I was sitting at the counter, dude was telling me, he started telling me, all right now, he said, all right, you got this, I signed you up for auto pay, I signed you up for this right here, I signed you up, and I'm looking at him like, how the fuck you know? How the fuck you know I want auto pay? How you know I want insurance? What the hell? And he said looking at me like, all right, I put you on auto pay, I got you insurance, I put that on the phone, I put that on there right here, and I'm sitting here, I'm looking at him like, a part of me wanted to go off on him like, yo, how the hell you gonna tell me what? How you gonna tell me what the hell I'm finna pay for? But it's how he said it. It almost felt like an angel was talking to me. It's like he said it with his voice, said it with so much angelic presence. It was like, this is what the fuck you gonna get. This is what you gonna do. You're not gonna lowball yourself. You're not gonna do none of that. Cause this is what you need. And this is how this finna happen. If you want this phone, you wanted this phone, these are the stipulations that's gonna come with it. And it got me to a point, I was like, oh, okay, all right. I ain't even gonna make no big deal about this shit, man. I'm just happy that I got the phone. You know what I'm saying? But I just let it go. Right, that was my obedience, Cal. I knew I was being tested. I knew for a fact that I was being tested. If I would have made a big deal about this shit, I knew something bad would have happened. You know what I'm saying? I knew something bad would have happened. So you know what I said? All right. I said, that's cool. I said, it's cool, because I know for a fact that was them saying, don't worry about it. We gonna make sure your shit get paid. We know that it's gonna get paid. We giving it to you because we gonna make sure that it get paid. Y'all, I swear to y'all not. 3 years later, my phone has never been disconnected. I think I only had to pay. I only think I had to go on payment plans. I think I did payment plan maybe like 3 times out of the 3 years. And I remember one time it's because I had to get my kids school clothes. And I feel like that was the best thing for me to do. But I end up paying it back off like within the next week or two. You feel me? But 3 times out of the 3 years, maybe like 3 that I had to set up for payment plans. But out of that 3 years, whole 3 years, my phone always been on auto pay. And that was a major ass accomplishment for me because I was always that type to phone jump. Like, I'm from Atlanta. Like, we got Metro and all them stuff like that. Like, Metro always doing the sale. Like, you can get a phone service, everything, case, and everything for like $60, $70, $80. So whenever I had fun, I was cracking up phones left and right. I ain't really care them. I ain't care no type of. I didn't cherish the shit. Excuse me. I didn't cherish it. I just utilize with them. They tear them down, whatever. I wasn't cherishing it. But this was the time where I feel like this is what they was showing me, like, cherish what we give you. People always say you're supposed to cherish anything that Spirit bless you with. Anything that Spirit bless you with, whether it's money, whether it's material, whether it's love, whatever. Because anything that you cherish, you're going to protect. Anything that you cherish, you are going to protect. They want you to cherish it. I don't know where people get that ideal of saying that you're not supposed to cherish things. You're supposed to cherish things. Why wouldn't you cherish somebody that you love? Why wouldn't you cherish that house that they gave you, that they bless you with? Why wouldn't you cherish that car that they gave you? Why wouldn't you cherish that business that's thriving, or that job that you got, that nice job you got, or that decent job, whatever you feel like it is, a job you got, period. Because anything that you cherish, you protect. You know what I'm saying? They want you to do that. That just shows that you show gratitude for what you have. Because the moment you stop showing gratitude for what you have and where you at, that's when they snatch it the fuck away. Let us show you what it's like for you not to have it. And you know what you do? You start missing it. You start missing that energy. You start missing that love. You start missing that home, that peace. You started missing the fact of having that cold. When now your ass walking in the cold, and you gotta walk to the cold, you gotta walk to the store, you gotta walk there, you gotta catch the bus here. You start missing that damn car that didn't have no AC in it or no heat in it. Cause your goddamn walk just became a whole lot worse. Now you dealing with all the air. At least when you was inside your car, you ain't have to deal with that much air. Now you dealing with all the cold. Now you gotta sit on this bus and wait forever to get to your destination. When you had your car, they would have got you there in 20 minutes, in 30 minutes. Now you got to ride the bus for 2 hours. Because you didn't cherish it. Cherish the things that Spirit bless you with. You feel me? I'm trying to tell you, man. And that's another thing, too. I had to have a wake-up call. So when I tell you this was an accomplishment for me, because like I said, going up to when Drea said something, she said, why you don't go live on both platforms? I didn't have 2 phones then. I only had 1. I had my service then for like maybe a year and a half. When she said that. Maybe a year, yeah, probably like a year and a half or so. So when I went to go apply for another phone, when I went to go apply to get another phone, to get another iPhone, an upgraded iPhone, I didn't have to pay. I think I paid for the phone with the taxes on the phone, the case, and I think I bought some AirPods too. I only ended up coming out of pocket like $70, like $60, $70. If so, I was like, what the fuck? Maybe no, it was like 90. I think a big part of it was because of the AirPods. I think I paid like $90 for everything. And I walked out there. I was looking at the price when he told me that. He said, yeah, it's gonna be $90. I was expecting to pay at least like $200 some. He said, all right, your total price with everything gonna be it's gonna be $90. I said, what? He said it's gonna be $90. I was saying, like, what the fuck? $90? Like, here, get that card. Cause that was so new to me. I wasn't used to getting stuff like all like that in the, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't used to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all hear those sirens? Celebration, see, celebration moment. The celebration moment, y'all. Somebody finna get a blessing right now. I promise y'all. I don't know how it's finna come. I don't know what you finna hit. I don't know if somebody finna sow a seed into you. I don't know what the fuck it is, but you finna get a blessing right now. In this I said moment. I ain't say season. I said this is celebration moment. You about to get a motherfucking blessing. I don't know who this is I'm talking to, gang. I'm talking to you. You are about to receive a blessing. No matter where it come from, receive it. Receive it. It's for you. It's for you. And you deserve it. You deserve that shit. You feel me? But yeah, I had to say that because that's what that vibe gave me with that siren going by. But yeah, when he said $90, I was like, what the fuck? bet. You know what I'm saying? But that's when I started going live on both platforms. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, everything played out the way it's supposed to. Y'all receive it. Ain't that wrong? You supposed to receive it. But that's exactly how things played out. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm just grateful, man, because had I not followed my intuition, I would never been in that place. You feel me? And that's what helped me. That's what helped me be able to go live on both platforms without overworking myself, trying to go live on this platform and then trying to go live on that platform. It was a lot. It was a lot on me. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot trying to keep up with both of them. But it worked out the way it's supposed to work out. And look at us right here to this day. With almost 2 years later. Well, a year and a half, 2 years later, we still here. We still here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, we gonna constantly thrive, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is. No, you ain't gotta hope for it. It is. They just told you. You about to get a blessing in this moment. In this moment. You feel me? Just be receptive. All right? But, hey, good night to you, Amanda. All right, so look, y'all we go ahead and shut this thing down, man. I appreciate everybody came to tap in. If you guys haven't followed yet, please make sure y'all hit that follow button. If y'all haven't hit the subscription button, the subscribe button, make sure y'all hit the subscribe button on YouTube. I appreciate all y'all so much, man, for coming to tap in, man. I appreciate y'all so much. I love y'all. Y'all see we got the subscription. Damn. I don't think I finished it. Ooh, I didn't. Y'all, I did activate the subscription thing too, y'all. So I guess starting tomorrow, y'all will be able to subscribe to the TikTok. And y'all gonna be able to get the special badges and all that stuff. Y'all pretty much, for those of y'all that was part of the collective before, y'all know how it go. But you'll be able to get the special badges and stuff like that. Alright. But I did start up the subscription thing. All right, Tommy said, did you do a live reading tonight? Yeah, I did, Tommy. I did the collective already. You got to scroll back to the beginning of the live, Tommy. Actually, we did a collective talk and we did a collective read. I did a collective knowledge message first, or collective enlightenment first, and then we did a collective read after that. So yeah, we got like a whole 2 hours, I believe. But good night, y'all. Good night, y'all. So hold on, y'all. Come on. Let's shut this thing down the right way. And like I said, for anybody that if y'all need y'all personal workings, if y'all need any type of private workings, y'all can get that through the website, GrandvibesLLC.com. Y'all can click the description link. It's in there. Y'all can click the link in the bio for TikTok. All right. So let's get it right quick. Hold on, y'all. That shit. No wait. I think we did. We did prayer earlier. My fault. Yeah, we did prayer earlier. We did do prayer earlier. All right, so I guess we can shut it down then. I forgot we did do it earlier. All right, y'all, so good night, man. I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all coming to tap in with your boy. I appreciate y'all beautiful energies. Hoping I'm hoping this was life-touching, life-changing for a lot of you that y'all received in life, and I know y'all did. All right, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night, fam. Good night, y'all. Good night, y'all. Good night, y'all. Hey, y'all amazing, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all most. All right, we out of here, Grand Vibe Nation. Let's go, y'all. I'm gone, y'all.